And
Which
we are
character are we on?
back.
Oh god.
One day we're going to catch you guys. One day we're going to catch you guys. So, when we last left our heroes, with the final conflict against the Black Knight about to begin, Eli lay bleeding on the floor. As Ollie attempted to revive his friend, a transformation commenced. Green lightning started to sparkle in the air and throughout the room that converged over top of Eli, raising him as Death's newest mortal champion, Eli, the Viper Assassin, and awakening the hidden powers within his blades. The battle raged onward, completely devastating the Lionhead Manor, yet it was nothing our heroes couldn't overcome. With blood, sweat, and a little bit of determination, they battled until Shade was able to strike the final blow. With all said and done, Eli, exhausted, collapsed into the arms of his friends. Awaking the next morning in the Hawkins Institute infirmary, Eli lay with his friends by his side, still a little bit delirious. He frantically tried to jump out of bed to get right back into action, but was easily convinced by his friends that they are not in any kind of fighting form. After a short while and a somewhat awkward breakfast, the party made their way to Birdie's office, where they learned that Eli's parents' research had been deciphered and that the last known location was a place called Boku, to see a man named Maxon Delure, coincidentally Lucy's old tutor and a family confidant. They also learned that the Guildhall leader, Mystic, had spoken to Birdie of a strange gravitational occurrence in the South Presage mines. Finally, Birdie confided in them. Breaking her oath, she gave them the location of another champion's weapons, deep in a tomb below Pavo's monastery, the Temple of the Eternal Sun. She then gave our heroes a map of Qatar to help them on their journey. And seeing now them as the rightful guards of the Mortal Champion weapons, she gifted them the Hawkins Institute weapon, a set of silvery wings known as the Raven's Wings. With many unanswered questions and choices for the heroes to make, our story continues. As you all stand around Birdie's office, having the last person drank in a few drops of Bobkiss's remembrance ale, you begin to have warm, watering feelings of your dear friend Alcor, but keeping in mind that you do have choices that need to be made. What would you guys like to do?
A lot of options.
It looks like we have choices that need to be made.
Yep.
Let's lay them out.
Yeah, let's lay them out.
Okay.
Choice number one.
Go visit
to
Lucy's
Boku.
parents.
Lucy's parents in Boku.
Yeah.
Number two.
Go to the Temple of the Rising Sun.
Yeah.
Right.
And then number three.
The
Yeah.
mines.
Well, I mean, according to this map, I believe, as I'm looking at this again, that the temple and Boku are the same. Damn it. They are the same exact distance apart. So I guess it is a 50-50 shot there.
Yeah.
Are you trying to avoid going home?
Oh, did you pick up on that, Pavo?
Just a little.
As you guys continue with your
fault.
conversation, Birdie interrupts for a moment, saying, "My apologies, my friends, but I must speak with Bobakiss. We have a meeting coming up with some of the lower district's labor unions to ensure that everyone is on the same page for what happens going forward within all of Trellis. I'd be happy to lend you my council room for you to continue any conversations that you might have. At least that way you can have it in a little bit more privacy." She opens up a drawer on her desk and pulls out a beautiful ornate brass key. She walks over to a door on the adjacent side of the room and opens it for you. As you look inside of the room, you see a large council room Large windows curve around the outer walls, bathing the room in a soft golden light. You note the polished dark wood floors and cream-colored walls, almost the shade of parchment, all hanging with fine paintings of regal men and women in the same standard attire as the Hawkins Institute. In the center of the room, a large ornate carved wood table with about 8 chairs seated around, each chair having a plushy, velvety cushion that acts as a seat cover with high backings, making the chairs seem more akin to thrones than what you'd typically find in a tavern.
Hey, Lucy, do they have stuff like this at the palace?
Ah,
The palace? You mean my house? You can call it a house. It's fine.
The Vander Palace, your house.
Yes, it has windows. It does.
I
Very
bet
good.
it does.
Hear what you're trying to imply.
As
So is it just
I'm
the
just
two options
bugging
then?
you, Lucy. Come on.
That really hurt, Eli. God.
oh my
Don't mock
God.
me.
as you all make your way into the room proper, Lucy,
Oh no. It's starting.
okay. Looking around the room, no surprise to anyone, a shiny round object lay a few inches away from your foot on the floor. You recognize this immediately as a single piece of platinum.
What?
Oh. Must be my lucky day.
Yeah,
Guessing
'cause
that's
he
not the
needs more
trick.
platinum.
Give it a little shine. Pocket it.
All right. You put the coin into your coin purse and continue onward to the round table.
How big are the chairs in relation to Eli? Do I have to like climb them or anything?
Picture this chair, but nicer.
Okay. I'll do a little jump and sit in it.
Struggling to picture a nicer chair than that.
Oh,
I know, right?
Wow.
You guys are too kind. You're way too kind.
All right.
Birdie
All right,
leaves
Shall we
you.
sit down?
Yeah, sit
Around
down,
the
guys.
table?
Join me. Join me.
I'll sit down next to
Right.
Eli.
Yeah, I'll take a seat. I'll put my legs over the armrest. And pull out some of my pumpkin and start eating it while we're
Oh.
discussing.
Should make yourself right at home.
Oh, yeah.
Kicks her
Yeah.
feet up onto the table, crosses them, stretches out. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
You and your pocket snacks, I swear.
Hey.
Smart lady, smart lady.
Is this our first official meeting, guys?
I think so.
Heary, heary.
First meeting as the Lords of Defiance. How about that?
Lucy, if you keep saying that, something bad is going to happen.
What could possibly happen?
I step
You'll
away.
randomly find a piece of platinum.
The rest of us all sit at one end of the table. We should find himself at the other.
I've had nothing but good luck so far
Just gets
today.
electrocuted.
So,
Okay.
shouldn't we decide, like, is there anything, before we leave, is there anything that anyone wants to do here? Because I guess that would be the first decision.
I need to go grab a few things. I just need to pick up, supplies, usual paper, ink, blah, blah, blah.
That
Okay.
is true. We don't know when we're going to be in another town again that has probably as many shops as Trellis does.
I think now that we're in this private room, it might be a better idea to maybe identify the weapon I took off the Black Knight here instead of, causing another bounty against us.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
Do you
that's best.
suppose the bounty is now over now that we defeated the Black Knight? Because we never really found out the source of the bounty.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was in the dungeon, Darius mentioned that I was stupid for pulling out the daggers in Marketplace. So,
Ah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
not
you
our
didn't say
not
that
our
around us.
finest moment
Well,
That's okay.
I mean, we should probably keep an eye on that still. There's going to be a lot of enemies along the lines, I'm sure, that are going to want to align themselves with a god.
Yeah.
And that'd be a great way to do it, would be to just snag one of our artifacts.
And he can shapeshift too, so people making alliances with him might not even really know who they're actually making that deal with, right? So I would say caution is good.
So, Ollie, while you take a look at that axe, can you please take a look at this red potion I found the other day and see what it, and if she can tell me what it might be?
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll start by identifying the potion. Oh man, this cause spell slots. Okay, all right. You get this one. This is
Well,
a
you
freebie.
can use it. You can
Do
use
a
it as a
ritual,
ritual, but it takes you 10 minutes, and therefore you don't
Yeah.
use your spell slots.
Mm-hmm. We can wait
Oh,
10 minutes.
Go
Ollie.
Yeah, I
ahead
mean,
and
he
do
can
your
do
thing
it
while
while
we
we're talking.
we'll
Yeah.
Well,
we
we'll definitely be talking longer than 10 minutes. So,
decide
Okay,
our
yeah,
options.
I'll identify it.
All right.
Shade, what do you want to do?
Who?
Who?
Shade.
Oh,
Me?
Shade.
Yeah, you.
We should go to Boku. That's what makes the most sense anyway.
And what happens
Just so that you
if
can
we...
collect.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
What happens if we go somewhere else first? What are you going to do?
Well, I guess I'll tag along, or I'll snatch Lucille, take him home.
So the second part, I don't really like very much. I don't know if we can rework that option.
Anyway, it makes more sense to go to Boku, right? You're looking for those weapons. Those guys were researching those weapons, which means there is information about the weapons you're looking for in Boku. So why would you
Right.
start looking for the weapon before having the information?
Because we know where one of
That's
the
true.
weapons is. We have a location for one.
What about if there is a puzzle, may I say a riddle, that needs to be solved?
True.
I would
We'll
say
all
a
die.
puzzle more than likely, if anything. But if that ends up being the case, I believe in our collective brain power.
Wow.
Is
You
that
do?
why you walked in and ended up blind there?
Heroically, I might add.
Ignore
Yes.
Trusted,
all the
trusted in our
and
brain
just-
power? Because
Yeah.
one might argue that it looks like you don't trust us, and that's why you did that.
One might also argue that we needed a guinea pig in order to solve it in the first place.
Yeah.
Again,
But-
not trusting the brain power because we need a guinea pig. So,
Brain power can only take you so far sometimes, but
So,
I still think
Lucy-
we'll have better luck next time.
So Lucy, let me get this right. You needed a guinea pig, and your supreme intelligence told you that in order to do that, you would be the guinea pig?
No, that was
Yeah.
my heroics and bravery speaking, Shade.
Right.
mm,
Oh, I call that stupidity, but hey, you call it what you want.
I like this guy.
You would.
He's growing
would.
on me.
Anyway,
Well, Lucy?
I guess we could take a vote, unless anyone has any other information or options to add.
Well,
Well,
who
I
has
have a
stuff they want to
question.
do in town? Okay, go ahead.
I have a question. So, Lucy, you kind of ran away from your home. So, if we go back, are we avoiding your parents, or do I get to meet them?
Oh, you
Oh,
get to meet
okay.
them.
So first, all right,
Okay.
Shade, take it easy. First of all,
oh yeah, Shade needs. To
I didn't
collect.
run away. I'm an adult. I moved out. That's what that's called. First of all.
Well, it seems like you ran away
Yeah.
because they sent someone
Yeah.
after you.
Well,
so
they're the fantasy version of helicopter parents, whatever that would be. They don't, they worry too much. But that
Mhm.
going to the other thing, I'm sure we can meet Mother.
What about father?
More than likely, he'll be
Dom.
too busy anyway to make his
Oh,
presence. So
Sen-
Sense
know
some
that.
animosity there.
Oh, come on, Lucille. You know, the second you try to walk into the estate, he'll know you're here. The second you walk into town, he will know you're here.
well, I would prefer that we make it as quickly as possible, if anything.
Oh, we don't have to stay long.
Well, I'm
So
wondering.
keep your
Lucy,
usual pleasantries to a minimum, if you would.
Mine?
No, I look over at Alara.
My pleasantries are amazing, and if anything, they'll only help the situation between whatever's going on between you and your parents.
You know what? That's actually a great plan. Maybe you and my dad can go talk in one room while we all talk to my mother in another. That could work perfectly.
Yeah, but Elara, you need to work
Yeah.
on your courtesies. They're a bit aggressive when you do them. You need to chill when you do them.
That was only look. I'll get up and I'll show him a proper curtsy. This is how I usually do my curtsy. Okay.
Make a performance check. Make a performance
no.
check.
Have you successfully curtsied once? I feel like your curtsies always end in disaster.
It's a 9.
A 9. As you stand proper, lifting your head into the air with proudness of your abilities, known far and wide for being able to curtsy.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, your dress seems to be caught on the arm of the chair, and as you curtsy, you tilt over to one side for a second, almost twisting your ankle. Thank God you only rolled a 9.
Smooth.
Well, you get it. You get the idea.
Yes, I do.
Anyways. Okay, Lucy, would it help if I called your parents right now and told them we were coming?
I didn't know that you could do that.
Yeah. Overnight, one of those things I've been studying really hard, and now I have this awesome spell where I can literally talk to anyone almost anywhere.
Uh,
I just need to be familiar with them. So, I mean, I would need you to help me with that.
and would I help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could give me a picture, tell me their name, what they're like, or can you show me what they look like? Can you draw me a picture or something?
Well, I haven't drawn in quite some time. I don't have a picture, but I suppose I could give it the old college try.
Okay.
And I will need something to draw with.
Here, I have a quill. Take my quill.
Okay, I will attempt to draw a picture of my mom.
Go ahead and
Are
make
we
a sleight of hand
calling
check
Lucy's
for me.
parents right now?
Oh god, you should have
Well, no,
That's
tell you
what I
what.
want.
Tell you what. You can either do sleight of hand or you can do performance. One of the two. I'll let you choose.
Can we prank call him?
Oh my gosh.
Which one's better, sleight of hand?
Can we
or
screen share and you
my
actually
performance
draw
is
them?
better? I mean, that would take some doing.
Let's send them a pizza.
Well, okay, despite the +3, I rolled a 3, so a total of 6 for that lovely drawing of my mom.
All right. So it takes him a few moments to scratch out what he believes is the best interpretation of his parents. Handing it back, you see a few circles combined with sticks that seem to form the arms and the legs. The hair itself is kind of jaggedly scratched around the outer side of what you believe is the head circle of most of them. His mother with a very bright smile on her face. And father, a very, very deep, furrowed brow.
All right, and I'm going to hold up the piece of paper and be like, will this do it for you?
Wow,
Lucy, it's
Lucy.
so beautiful.
See where you get your looks from.
Well, I am pretty great.
Here's a
Hey.
spitting image of your dad.
Hey Shay,
I'm going to
you
shoot
know
him
what
this dirtiest look when he said that.
you know what they look like, right?
Do you remember what
Right
they look
here.
like?
Yeah, you know what they look like?
But I don't know. I need to ask DM Davey if I dealt with him directly. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Lucy's mother you would remember pretty well. She seemed to be your main point of contact. However, you did happen to run across Senator Vander at one point in time.
All right.
Can you maybe, not that Lucy's drawing is bad, but do you think you could like add to it a little bit? Just give me more to work with?
No, his drawing sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What?
I think it's beautiful, Lucy.
I crumple it up and I throw it off to the side.
No, I need that. Give that to me.
Too late.
I'll go and pick up the crumpled piece of paper.
I would cast this guy's self on myself. So I look like his mom.
Nice.
Very smart.
All right. So
Weirdly disturbing.
Now scold him so he feels like he's being yelled at by his mother.
I snap him and say, "Shoot, you come home now, boy."
You really?
God.
As the magics kind of cascade over Shade, you watch as his form changes shape to a woman most likely in her late 40s, early 50s. Very beautiful figure, long blonde hair, little bit of silvering as opposed to graying. She is very well dressed, well defined. She looks like a woman who is both warm and holds a position of stature.
Lucy, your mom's
What?
so beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, she's very pretty.
Lucille, you come
Okay.
home now.
Don't you start, Shade, I swear.
Thanks, Shade. Okay, so what do you want me to say to her? Hey, we're coming. See you soon.
Be there in a flash.
So we've
Probably
decided.
Yeah,
best.
just kidding.
Probably best to. Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. I would start by telling her that I'm okay, since she's clearly worried. I look
Okay.
over at Shade and then
And he's-
shudder
and he's-
because he
and
still
he's-
looks like my mom.
And he's sorry for leaving without telling anything. No, I keep it on for now. I stare right in his eyes.
And yeah, just maybe let her know that we're coming, but to maybe keep it from Dad for now.
Okay. Okay, I can do this. I have a limited number of words, but I think I can fit it all in.
All right. You want me to count for you? Hold up my fingers.
Yeah.
I love how
I'm
this has
not sure
become
if it
canon. Like,
Fit in
through.
so well last time, so.
I'm guessing it's 10.
Okay. It's 25, Ollie. That's a lot to work with.
My God, I'm not.
Okay, wait.
I'm not sure Lucille can do it. Many fingers.
Hopefully
25.
chat can count along with us just in case we get it wrong.
Okay, so I'm telling her, you're okay. We're coming. Don't tell Dad. Well, it don't
I
count
mean,
yet.
maybe not
Well,
so
you're just-
bluntly, but
Okay.
sure.
No, I was talking to Lucy. I haven't
I'm
cast
aware.
it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just
like
getting-
contractions, those are just one word.
Sure.
Yeah, contractions should
That's
be one
roughly what I'd like you to get across, yes.
word. Okay. All right, I cast message.
All right.
Okay. Hello. My name is Alara. I'm Lucy's girlfriend.
Shoot her just like
He's
confused.
okay. We're coming. Don't tell Papa. Can't wait to meet you. Love, Alara.
You got 3 more if you want them.
Oh. Woohoo! I can't wait.
Oh my god.
Woohoo, I can.
The last words that are heard on the other hand is, "Woohoo, I can." A few minutes later, you get a response. I'm not too sure who this Alara is. However, If you are aware of my son's whereabouts, please have him sent back immediately to us. We are very worried.
Kind of what I said already.
Yeah, that's what we're
I
doing.
remember my mom sounding like that.
So Lucy, your mom just responded.
Okay,
so she
no, hold
must be
on.
okay.
Let's
What?
first address the girlfriend thing. That's news to me. Why did you add that in there?
I'm a girl and I'm your friend.
Oh, you sad little naive little girl.
What? Is that weird?
Oh, I don't know, Trix, give her the talk or something.
No, that's totally fine.
See,
Moving
Lucy?
on then, I suppose.
And your mom didn't seem too worried about it. She didn't say anything. She just was like, oh, blah, blah, make sure Lucy's back fine. So, which is what I already said to her. Kind of irrelevant what she said back. But I guess we know she's okay now.
Right. Anyway, I guess we should get to one, deciding if we're going there first or not. Still, I don't believe we've all determined that's what we're doing.
Mhm.
And then maybe a little shopping spree.
I look straight at Lucille, still in his mom disguise. Like,
So
Boy.
creepy.
you are going home now. Don't you stop
it-
anywhere else.
This is a democracy, Shade. Did the barons not teach you anything about how things should work?
Now
So,
who's throwing shade?
and please, can you drop that? It's
Come give a
very
hug to
disturbing.
Mama.
No,
Come give a hug
be-
to Mama. and I'll move towards Shade.
I'll just
Give your
interrupt my
mom
ritual and be like,
Lucille, sorry.
I
Move
think
towards
we
the
should. I think we should go to Boku. Lucy's mom seems really concerned,
You're supposed to be on my side, Ollie.
but he's so convincing that if that's how your mom looks, we should go see her.
Have you thought about that? Maybe Pavo would like to stop by his monastery. I'm sure it's just a short climb upward, right, Pavo?
I'm in no
Oh,
hurry.
I should share that with chat.
All the people I
Yeah,
thought
we
I was
can
gonna have
still
votes
go
with.
to the monastery.
Either way, we're going to both.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm patient.
All right. Well,
I vote Boku.
all in favor for Boku then.
I'm just gonna keep doing my ritual and raise my one hand.
Perfect. And for the monastery, and I'm going to cast minor illusion and put a bunch of other hands up.
Lucy, you're not
Looks
fooling
like
anyone.
you're
Your mom sounds great.
fine.
She sounds
Well,
a little stiff, but nice.
I'm going to need some retail therapy before we go, so let's get to
Okay.
that then.
All right.
So shall we divide the offerings and then go get any supplies we may need before we take off?
Sure.
Okay.
This is where
Who's
we
got
have a
it?
shopping montage.
So Ollie, have you identified these items yet?
Oh, yeah.
I
I'll
think
drop
I
the
have.
spell.
As you finish the last ritual casting that you were hoping to accomplish here, you hand back the vial to Pavo with the red liquid inside of it. The potion seems to be that of the liquid of many tongues. It's said that, legend has it, that after you drink the potion, that you would learn instantly 3 languages for a few days' time.
Come in handy.
As for the weapon, you weren't able to sense any true detail from it for some reason, as if there was some kind of warding that had been put over top of it. It is clearly a mortal champion's weapons. You can tell by the vibrational frequencies of the magic coursing through it. But there's something stopping you from learning the true identity of the axe.
Okay. I'll relay that. And all right, that's weird.
Yeah, maybe we should ask Birdie about that before we leave.
Perhaps.
Do you think maybe the Black Knight did something to it? Or could it be because we haven't met that champion?
It does seem odd. I got a lot more from reading the other weapons than I did from this one. It's very
Yeah.
curious.
Definitely odd.
Well, who?
Shopping?
It's settled?
Yeah, I need some more bathrobes.
Sounds about right.
He needs a clean one to go see Puppy.
All right.
Ooh. You should get all fancy for your homecoming.
Alara,
Yes?
this may come as a shock to you, but I'm always fancy. And I flash my hair back.
Don't even need a performance check on that one. That was a 20 bud in my eyes.
Is there going to be a party?
Yes. Absolutely there is.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's always the answer to that question.
yeah. Lucius is going to get his ass kicked.
All right.
Into his room.
All right.
Hey,
You guys,
Shane, after we drop Lucy off, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Drink?
Okay.
Good answer.
Yeah. And then after, you're going to stay with us, right?
Oh, we'll see. Maybe.
What?
Why maybe? What does it depend on?
Well, I guess if Lucy is coming, maybe I'll get on a job just looking after him, just making sure he doesn't lose his brain in a puzzle and become blind again.
That's fair. He does seem like he needs a bodyguard. So it would be helpful
Okay.
to have you around.
I am not a charity case. I'm going shopping.
Before
I walk
before we leave the room, are we leaving now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. As the group is leaving the room, I want to just like catch Alara's wrist and like have her hang back a little bit. Alara, you know that thing that you did with Lucy's parents?
Yeah.
Could you do that with mine?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I just need to be familiar with them. So I guess sort of the same thing. Maybe, well, Shade wouldn't know your parents.
I
you
do.
have a picture?
Well, I wanted to go ask Birdie about that stuff with the axe anyway, but that's going to be something else that I ask her. I don't have a picture that I'm aware of, but the universe might know differently.
The universe works in mysterious ways. You're right.
The universe does not know what is in your pockets, so I'm assuming that if it's not in your pockets now, that you do not have one.
I
But
do
are there
not.
photos in this universe?
You can have like they
Or
have
a
like little
sketch.
painted
Cameras?
portraits sometimes, yeah.
Like
Mm.
an
So
oil
I'm
painting.
Yeah, I do not have a picture, but maybe Birdie does. I was gonna ask. Anyway, maybe we could try another time.
Well, yeah. I mean, as soon as we figure it out, yeah. Well, as soon as I can just see what they look like, maybe if you just like tell me about them over our next travels,
Yep.
maybe that'll help. Because I just need to be familiar. So
Awesome. All right. Cool. And then I'll start walking back out, join the rest of the group.
Okay. You enter back through Birdie's office just as it seems her and Bobicus are wrapping up their discussions. Bobicus seems to be packing up some parchment, possibly with some notes or something scribbled across it. Well, Birdie, we'll be seeing you soon, my dear. I think it should go well with the rest of them. I think it's fair. I think that what we're doing here is righteous. Yes, Bobicus, well, I hope the same. Right, we'll be seeing you soon. And Bobicus begins to turn and walk out the door.
Bye, Bobicus.
oh wait, Bobicus, I want to come to
Aye.
your shop. I want to come to your shop anyways. And I'll hand him a note and I'll say, can you grab these things for me? And I guess I'll come get them from you?
I wanted some
later?
ale too.
All right. The ale I can help with, no doubt, but let me see here.
For a friend, right? And she'll give another wink. I can't wink in real life.
Well, it'll take me a bit of time to put this all together for you, but I think I can put something nice together for you. Yeah. You come by my shop in a few hours, should have everything for you. How about that, love?
Thank you. You're the best.
I try. And he walks out the door.
Laura, can you grab me some ale when you go to pick up that stuff?
Like normal ale.
No, his special ale.
I thought we have a whole keg.
No,
Yeah,
we
you
had
guys-
one glass of it, didn't
No,
we?
he brought
we
you guys an
yeah.
entire keg.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Never mind.
Not enough.
More?
I'm just gonna make sure I fill up.
Still, man, he's thirsty. Damn. Like him.
Party tonight.
Oh my gosh, guys! I bought fireworks tonight when we make camp. Actually, I don't even know if we have to make camp. But whatever, the next time we sleep outside, we should do the fireworks and drink the ale together. How awesome would that be?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That sounds awesome.
Worst
If I
idea
could
ever.
if I could put in one word, something tells me that explosions and drinking don't necessarily go together. It might be
It'll be fine.
Birdie, you're
I've
no
never been to a party.
well,
You're invited, Birdie.
Yeah.
I'll,
You can come.
I'll watch from the perch up here. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
Suit yourself. Suit yourself. Hey, Birdie, do you have a picture of my
Yes.
parents or anything that shows their likeness?
Picture? No. I'm not sure what a. Do you mean a painting?
Painting. That's exactly what I mean. Painting, sketch, drawing, anything like that.
I'm sorry, I don't, young one.
That's okay. Thanks anyway.
So did you decide on where you're headed to next then?
We're gonna meet
Think so.
Lucy's parents.
Oh,
It was a mixed decision.
Mhm.
It was pretty unanimous.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
well. If there's anything I can ever do for you, feel free to send word. I will collect any information that you need. If I
Well,
can.
we did have one question. Ollie?
Oh yeah. So we did collect the immortal weapon from the Black Knight, and normally when I use my identify ability on it, I get more information than I did. It's kind of, we know it's an immortal champion's weapon, like that much I can, prove. But other than that, I got nothing on it. I don't know any of the abilities, how it works. Like, I just know it's an immortal weapon.
Are you familiar with the champion's tomb? From what I've heard, it gives some level of indication of either who the champion was or which of the primordial aspects gifted it to them.
Well, that's awkward.
About that, it sort of
Alright.
collapsed.
There's nothing that you can remember of it.
Well,
I was outside. I'm not sure. The rest of the party might know, but are you saying that we need to have this weapon at the tomb to kind of activate it?
I would hypothesize, from my understandings of researching the weapons in my time, that the mortal champions had their own spin on each one of their temples, something that represented them in some way, shape, or form. If there's anything you can remember about the temple, that might give some hints to the identity of which mortal champion held that specific item, and might give a little bit more insight to why you might not be able to read it now.
That were
Well,
the twins.
There were lots of masks.
luckily for us, Alara just doesn't. She's like an elephant. She doesn't forget. So, Alara,
So
do
true.
you have some information for us then?
Mm-hmm. There was masks,
twins.
and well, that was the Black Knight made the twins.
But wasn't
though,
it
right?
2 masks or something?
Yes.
It was.
That's something I was always confused about because I know that there were 2 masks, and then there was also that thing with twins. I don't know if they're connected or if it was completely the Black Knight on his own that did that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And there
Anyway.
was traps. There was a lot
Puzzle.
of them. Puzzles,
A
riddles.
riddle.
Mm-hmm.
Puzzle, yeah.
A game.
Oh, and when we entered the chamber, a bunch of like torches lit up.
Lucy was blinded.
I can only
Will
guess.
you guys let that go?
I can only make a guess at this point, but from what you're describing, this is an individual with familiar with mechanics and magics at the same time. Perhaps this mortal champion was that of the Tinkerer. The Tinkerer was not a well-known champion, to say the least, within the history archives. He was known to play tricks on his companions. He was a man of crafting, a man of forging. Perhaps there's something you need to build in order to identify what exactly the weapon is.
What primordial element did he represent?
He represented the primordial aspect that we know as atom.
Okay.
Atom is that reflects all of the matter or substance in the world.
What lore can you share about these wings?
The raven's wings I know very closely. This was built from the primordial aspect Viz, which represented energy or life forces throughout the cosmos. She picks up a water skin that seems on the table and says, "Excuse me, after that conversation with Bobcus, I seem quite parched for some reason. Feel free, all of you, to join me in a drink, potentially hydrating yourself once more."
Oh. Cheers.
We'll have to identify those too one of these days.
Ollie, who was that fellow Warforged that you met? I wonder if he would know possibly more given his profession.
Oh, Mystic?
That's the one.
Maybe.
I'd like to go see him during our shopping spree anyway, so.
Well, we should go check them out. They have a giant workshop with a bunch of Warforged just like here in this building.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know the way, so as soon as we're ready to go, I can, lead the way.
Lead on.
All right,
Are
let's
we
go.
all going together?
Given the current climate of Trellis and now everything that's happened, we should probably stick together, but that's just my opinion.
It is
I'm cool with
quite an
that.
incredible sight to see. I've never seen so many people that look the same as me. I've known of other Warforged, but to see more of my kind, like first to see Mystic and then to see how many they have working for them, it's incredible.
Oh,
That's nice.
yeah, I'd like to see that too.
Well, let's be
Alright.
off then.
As we're walking, I'm gonna hang back a little bit and be like, "Hey, Gus, I want to talk to you."
Okay.
All of us?
No,
Gus.
I'm just.
Gus?
I thought you said
Hey,
guys.
Gus.
Yeah, he said. I was like, I heard Gus too.
All right. So as you all make your way towards the upper district where all of the guild halls are typically found, Trix leading back just a little way out of earshot, you hear a voice ring out in your head. "Ah, I thought you had forgotten about me."
I just have some questions. I have some questions about our deal and some questions about what I need. So, when I find you a body, does it have to be a willing participant?
Dealer's choice on that one, my dear.
Okay. And do they have to be alive?
Preferably, I would rather them alive or recently dead. The dead seem to pick up such an awful smell.
Okay. And so once I find it, then I'm keeping these powers, right? Once I've fulfilled the task, I'm keeping these powers?
Well, your first task, yes.
I see how it is.
If you wish to continue onward, then this is a mutually beneficial relationship. I give you your abilities, you give me what I want.
But what do you need from me? If you got your body, you could roam about just like me.
Every true entity that should be worship needs their acolytes, do they not?
I suppose.
And don't think you'll be left behind at all, my dear Beatrix. I will give you more and more power. To the pinnacle of anything you can imagine. All you have to do is follow along with what I have to say.
All right. Okay, that's all I need to know for now. I mean, well, actually, come to think of it, there's a rather well-armored dude laying dead outside. Would that be helpful at all to you?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Is she about to go Frankenstein up in this?
17.
That's with Radcliffe.
If you're referring to the heathen that you killed earlier, perhaps if we could fix up the body, maybe take care of some of the scars and wounds, I wouldn't mind being a giant.
Wait, did
All
it
right.
shrink after we killed it, or?
You're not
I
sure.
don't think so.
All right, well, I'll see if I can make that happen.
Your time is ticking, as they say, Beatrix. But I believe in you.
Well, I believe in me too.
Well said, young one. Well said.
All right, now get back in there. I gotta catch up with these people before they think something's up.
Fair enough. We'll be seeing you very soon, Trix. And the
All right.
voice dissipates.
I will go catch up with everyone.
All right. You all continue onward towards the Guildhall houses proper within the upper district. Now having a little bit more time to purvey the area, things having to settled amongst the citizens, you see a very large population of very high-class stores in the general vicinity, much grander than that to which you had found in the lower district.
Oh, yeah.
Ollie walks you all back to the familiar spots. Other than Eli, you all remember the Golden Anvil Guild House.
This is it. This is where I made Ilara's armor. this is where I got the assistants, where I met all the Warforged. Well, 2 of them, but I saw a lot, so this must be where Mystic would be.
All right, well, let's look around. See if we can find him.
Yeah.
As you
Alright, let's
enter into the guild hall once again, looking around, it's very well lit once again from the large windows with the iron facades that sit over top. The statues well polished as before, with a few individuals walking around, some being warforged, others being elven, some dwarven, a plethora of individuals, all very well dressed, very well kept, even in what seemed to be a little bit more of a blacksmithish attire, if you will.
I'd like to find the nearest person walking by and like, excuse me, do you know where we can find Mystic if he is in the building?
I'm sorry, I'm very busy, lad. Talk to Mercury. He'll help you out. Sorry.
And Mercury, where's Mercury?
He points to the closest statue to the door, a silver-esque statue of someone that looks to be kind of a butler or a servant, if you will.
Okay, thank you very much. And then I'll walk over to Mercury and be like, Mr. Mercury, sir, we're looking for Mystic. Have you seen him around?
Eli, you stand and watch your friend begin to have a conversation with what is clearly a statue. Taken a little bit aback by all of this. Suddenly, the statue seems to spring to life. Oh yes, Master Ollie, it is good to see you again. Unfortunately, Mystic is away at this point in time. There are proceedings happening as we speak to determine the outcome of what the governance of Trellis will be going forward. I can let him know that you stopped by if you wish.
Thank you. And where would this meeting be taking place?
It is with some of the other guild hall leaders. It is very private and very secure. Unfortunately, they will not be seeing anyone until they finish with their enclave.
You can always run some other errands first. Come back.
No, I think someone here could probably help me out, and I'll look for whichever. You said there were elves here too.
There is quite a few individuals of different racial variety.
I'll look for the most like pristine looking elf guy, like the one who looks like he's the most well kept.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Okay. 19.
19.
Nice.
Okay. You do see an elven woman, very well dressed, all silk robes that feed down to the bottom of her feet, a number of beautiful gems embedded within a copious amount of necklaces around her neck. She has a number of earrings that seem to shimmer almost similarly to Alara's dress.
So I'm going to walk up to her and just say, "Excuse me for a moment. See, Alara, this is how you're supposed to dress. Take notes. Excuse me, what brings you here? Do you work in this establishment?"
She immediately looks you up and down. "I'm sorry, do you have business here, halfling?"
I could potentially if someone has the right skill set, I suppose.
I have some of the greatest skill set in all of Trellis and Qatar itself. Any type of jewelry I can produce for you without question. Now, do you have the gold amount that I need in order to even have this conversation with you. My time
Well,
is
what-
very
Don't be mean to
important.
him.
She immediately
Alara,
looks over to Alara and gives you the worst dagger eyes you've ever seen in your life.
I give them right back.
I can handle this, Alara. Thank you very much.
Another
and what is-
halfling? I guess with the two of you together, you can make somewhat of a whole individual. What
kind
did
of
you want?
sweet.
What is your typical running amount for, say,
Boy, I'm not here to bargain. If you have business to be done, then it's out with it right now. What are you looking for? And I will tell you what my
I
price
cast
is.
suggestion on her.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So that's is it intelligence save?
Her
Wisdom
eyes
save.
immediately glaze over with a little bit of a golden sheen that seems to flicker over her eyes, almost like a arcane eyelid for but a brief moment. Her demeanor suddenly changes rather quickly. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. My apologies.
It's quite all
My
right.
name is Aldaris. I am one of the finest jewelers in all of Trellis. I'd be happy to help where I can.
Thank you, Aldaris. I recently came into possession of this half-plate armor, but I noticed that it makes moving around more subtly difficult. And I was wondering if you perhaps deal within magical jewelry as well.
With the right gemstones, I am very capable of introducing those into various items. It sounds like what you seek is something potentially to allow you to move a little bit easier within the armor.
That's correct.
Well, I would suggest something that might bolster your strength, or make you a little bit more dexterous.
I think that would be helpful. Dexterous is the word. Very good.
Well, I would be able to provide you with the housing needed for such an enchantment to be done on a particular set of armor. If there are certain gems that you require to harness this type of power, I'd be happy to sell it to you at a bit of a discount to make up for my lack of understanding of who I was speaking with.
Well, that's very kind of you. And how much would that cost?
It, of course,
Gems included.
It would depend on the level of spell required that needed to be for enchanting, but I would say that the gemstone itself, if you were looking for something of the highest caliber, that would begin at about 1,000 gold and would move up from there. In terms of embedding it on the armor itself, I would need to double check if the armor you're speaking of is what you are wearing right now. There is significant work that needs to be done within the armor itself. It is quite cracked. I might suggest perhaps I would make you another set of armor, a little bit more suited for an individual of your stature. That would most likely run you approximately 3,000 gold.
Oh, okay. Well, like kind of weigh my coin purse. This has been very helpful. And I'm sure I will return to you in the future.
As you bounce the coin purse in your hand, it seems a lot lighter than it had been before.
Oh no.
Chat!
Devious coin.
Oh no!
The platinum is
I-
eating gold.
I look extremely panicked for a moment, and then, I say, well, this has been.
Are you all right,
This has
my
been
boy? You've become
wonderful.
you've
I
become
am-
quite flush all of a sudden. Is everything all
It's
right?
your beauty that is making that happen, I'm sure. But it
I don't
has been
blame
an
you.
absolute pleasure and wonderful to meet you, Aldaris. And I think I hear my friends calling me, so we'll have to pick this up some other time. And I turn around and in my chest so that she can't see. I'm looking at my coins.
As you look at your coins, at the very top of the pile, you see a platinum coin. Inspecting the coin, you now see around the rim a small set of teeth. And as you pick it up, they give out a loud burp. I'd like you to go ahead and deduct 1,000 gold pieces from your pile.
That was all my gold.
Tricky,
Your whole
share.
tricky.
Wow.
What a trick.
1,000 gold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Sorry,
Wow.
I meant 500 gold. I didn't. Sorry, I read
Well,
that
I mean,
wrong.
if that's what it was.
I knew I just gave you 1,000 gold, so it's basically it took half of your gold from you.
Okay.
That sucks.
Okay.
Thanks, chat.
Holy
I would
moly.
like to take my
How's it
little
going?
mimic coin and put it in a separate pouch away from the rest of my gold.
Probably a good idea.
And I will go back to the rest of the party defeated.
All right. As you walk back, returning to your friends, you see an individual now walking up to them from behind. The individual has a large, bushy mustache, a bit of a cap that rests on top of his head, and a pair of goggles that seem a little bit lower around the base as he walks up to you. What seems to be the problem here, folks? Just standing around in a guild hall like that seems a little suspicious. Do you have business here, or what?
Oh, we can't stand?
You don't recognize us? We're the Wards of Defiance.
I only
And I'm
recognize
Alara.
those who are on wanted posters.
Well, then I guess if you don't recognize us, then it's okay for us to be here, right? Means we're not on wanted posters.
Right?
Make
We're
a
kind of
persuasion.
great.
Make a persuasion check for me.
I'm not good at those.
And while he does that, DM Lair, thank you so much for the follow. I'm a big fan, so I
18.
appreciate it very much. 18. Well, I see. Am I supposed to recognize you? You look relatively familiar. Wait, you're the ones who had just defeated the Black Knight.
That's right,
The
the Lords of
same.
Defiance.
All
That's
right.
us.
Give a
All
little
right.
bow.
I'll give you a pass this time. But don't let me catch you just hanging around in the hallways again. You get one pass, all right? And he pushes up his goggles
Sounds like
as he
school.
turns.
You got it. Thank you for your service.
He gives you a very dirty look as he walks onward.
Bye.
Maybe we should inquire for some hall passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done doing what I needed.
Lucy, are you okay?
Did you
Aye.
accomplish what you meant to do?
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Sure
You
did.
didn't buy anything, though.
But he
Well,
spent
yeah.
money.
Yeah. I am embarrassed to say that maybe I overestimated my own wealth for a moment there. It happens from time to time.
Oh.
No, Lucy. You're
don't
worth
need your
all the
pity.
gold in the world.
Lucy underestimated his wealth, you guys.
no.
It's because he walked away from home without telling anybody. If he would have told anybody, I'm sure he wouldn't get his allowance again.
The trials and tribulations of coming from a palace.
Hey guys, no bullying
Well,
the rich
this has
kid,
been-
okay?
This has been lovely. But is
Lucy, do you
everyone
need
anyone
money?
else need something to do?
Do you need money, Lucy?
No, it'll eat it again.
What?
What?
We'll eat
It.
it.
It?
Nothing.
Ooh.
Let's move on.
Well, without Mystic here, I don't know if there's anyone else we can trust to just, whip out a legendary weapon.
Yeah, and the prices
Yeah.
are outrageous anyway.
Maybe we can come back later.
Hopefully. Either way, we'll keep it with us. I mean, we're one step closer to collecting as many as we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Has a
Anyone
couple
else
hours
have-
passed? Like, DM?
Yeah, you've the conversation back at the console, as well as your trip down to the upper district proper, is taking you about half of the morning. It's probably closer to noon.
Okay.
As you walk back out onto the streets, again, you take notice of the beautiful colored buildings and the variety of architecture throughout all, seemingly individuals of very high wealth, regardless of if they are guild halls or shop owners directly. Taking an interest, you begin to make your way down the city street. As you come upon a city square with a large golden fountain that seems to spout directly in the middle of the town square, it seems that the fountain itself has been enchanted with little fairies that seem to come up, mechanical fairies that float around the fountain, bringing the water back up to the top of the fountain before it sprays down once again.
Nice. It's so cool. It's so pretty.
It's too fancy for me up in here.
Yeah, me
It is
too.
fancy.
What, you don't have one of these in your
I say
bathroom in the
sarcastically.
palace?
Yeah.
Would you stop calling it a palace?
I'm just joshing. I don't know. What does anyone else need? I wouldn't mind. I want to pick up some daggers, like little throwing daggers. Maybe some poison.
I do need some armor if there's anywhere else that might be.
I wouldn't mind some armor too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Also, I don't think we paid Ryu the second time, so I wanted to see if we could find him. Remember
I
Ryu?
forgot about that little guy.
Ew.
Did you say
I
ew?
forgot about us. No, I said me too.
Ew! Pay children for helping us? Especially orphans? Oh.
Anyway, I wanted to see if we could maybe link back up with him.
Yeah. Maybe I can get a
Okay.
stronger shield too. That would be nice. Because then I wouldn't have to worry so much about myself and I could focus more on healing you guys.
Oh,
We look for a weapons and armor shop.
Do you want to go? You want to try in the upper district first and see what it's like? I'm feeling like I'm gonna end up in the lower district.
Yeah,
Well, the upper district, I would assume, would have more options.
Yeah,
it's true.
but price tag.
Yeah.
Well, we could start in the upper and then go to
Yeah.
the lower because then it's downhill.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure if I just talk to the shopkeepers, we could get a cheap price. Happens all the time.
Worth a shot.
Oh, Lucy, she's so cute, your girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm still just so defeated that nothing's phasing me right now.
All right, are you guys looking for a armor shop in the upper district, or are you headed
Sure.
to the lower district?
I think we're starting upper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we're
Upper.
here, let's start upper.
Yeah.
All right, so I think it was Trix who asked originally, so go ahead and make a perception check for me, Trix.
4.
4. while you begin to look around at the various stores, some of them are wonderful in appearance. There seems to be a large tower completely made out of crystal with a sign on the front that says the Gemforge Company and Bank. You look to the side of that and you see what looks to be some type of apparel shop. The closest what you would imagine would be armor. It is a building that seems to completely be made or to look like that of a top hat. From what you can read on the sign, it says, Hatter's Gonna Hat.
Yes! Guys, the store looks perfect. And I'm gonna start walking towards it.
Hat
Okay.
store?
That's a
Is that an armor shop?
doesn't look like it to me.
I mean, you know, who doesn't want a hat? Also,
But is that what we're looking for?
does it have to be?
I mean, let her buy a hat. I mean,
Yeah, who
who
cares?
knows, the next time she might be able to find hats that come with pretty holes in them, and I poke her horns.
I just flick him.
All right, if you want a hat, let's go get a hat.
Right?
As you all walk into the store, you are met with a plethora of hats. Top hats, pirate hats, chapeaus, if you will. Behind the counter is a beautiful, what looks to be tiefling woman. Very small horns that stick up to the side that have been polished and painted as if you would consider them fingernails.
Oh.
She also wears a very large, extravagant bonnet over her head. Her skin a golden hue. Yes, well, hello, darling. It's so wonderful to have you here. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, I'm looking for a hat. And judging by the one you're wearing, I'm guessing you have ones with holes for horns.
We have top hats, small hats, wide hats, large hats, whatever hats you require. If you need something customized, I'm sure I can help you out, especially for those of us who are very horny.
Oh my god.
And what is the specific function of a hat?
Oh, my dear boy, you wear it on your head.
Does it protect my head?
Of course.
Hmm.
It ensures that those who would think of your head as something lesser than that of a head will give you a certain level of prestige that you wouldn't have otherwise. Hats make the man, as they say.
Oh.
The man make the man?
That's silly. Everyone knows bathrobes
The
make the man.
The man makes the man. Of course it doesn't.
Well, we do have one hat that makes you dance. Do you have any hats like that that make you do stuff?
We have hats that make you do many things. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
I was just curious, but
Perhaps you were looking for one that makes you sing.
no, I don't
You.
think so. Although I think Lucy would like to sing.
We'll make it happen
No,
one
thank
day.
you.
Careful Cantrip, the musical part 2. It's gonna happen, people. It'll happen one day. We'll find a way.
Well, I was looking for perhaps a top hat. A top hat, yeah.
Really?
Perhaps a top hat.
Of course, I can assist you with something like that. Is there any particular colors that you're interested in?
What do you got? Do you got something that's more than
What do
one
I
color?
Of course.
Multiple colors?
All of the colors. I can give you a rainbow on your head.
Yes, I would love a rainbow on my head.
One rainbow top hat coming right up.
Out of game Lucy's face, just like
I
I'm
know.
gonna have to draw.
I have been dreading this episode for a while. The shopping spree episode where I have to redraw everyone.
Would you come here for a moment with me, darling?
Sure.
She holds out her hand and gently escorts you to what seems to be a bit of a fitting room with mirrors on each one of the sides of 3 walls. She begins to place a few hats on your head. No, a little smaller than that. All right, and she walks back, picking up another hat, puts it on your head. This time it's much too large as it sinks down below your eye line. No, not sexy enough. Finally, she brings over a last that just slightly sits on a tilt from your head. It seems to wrap around your horns perfectly, with small indentations for the areas that it wouldn't fit on. It's quite a well-versed, snug fit.
Looking good,
Perfect.
Trix.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I think there's
Really?
I
one
think I'll
thing. There's one last thing
I
that I think
elbow
we can add to that. Of course, if it's to your liking.
Tell me.
She takes the hat off and looks at it a few times over. She reaches up towards your horns. Do you mind?
Sure.
She takes 3 or 4 of the trinkets off of your horn, and as she places them in cupped hand over top, a little bit of a magic glow seems to emanate from the hat, until the trinkets now seem to be embedded within the rim of the hat itself.
Ooh. All right. I will take it.
Yes, I think this will do quite nicely. Now, it will take me about a few moments, probably 20 minutes or so, in order to have the proper dyeing procedure completed. Do you mind coming back in just a few short moments?
Sure, that's no problem. And what's this gonna cost me?
Oh, not too much at all. I would say 100 silver.
All right.
All right. She puts it down on the counter as you pay the lovely tiefling woman, and she begins to work on your hat right away.
All right.
Thus, Trix's magical hat was born. I have a feeling this is going to be a big milestone, guys. Topic of conversation later.
And with that said, as you all leave the shop, you sensed it was a little dark in there than what you're used to. Kind of made you sleepy a little bit for a brief moment. And so as you walk outside, you let out a loud yawn and stretch as you make sure that your yoga postures are completely in line with your singing dog. Oh yeah, I gotta get that singing dog. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And my personal favorite, this flared Yanti. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Flared yawn.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay.
Whew. Thanks for that, guys. Thank you for that.
D&D yoga.
Now, is there anywhere else you would like to go within the district?
I take it that wasn't the armor shop. Does anyone know where that might be?
No clue. I look around.
Looking around the town, or better yet, anybody walking by, want to stop them and ask them if they could give us directions to a nice armor shop.
Okay. Pavel, go ahead and make an investigation check for me with advantage as Eli is helping you out on this one.
Investigation. There's a 20, so investigation 22.
22. On the complete opposite side of the town square, you see a very regal-looking building, almost akin to that of a miniature cathedral. You see a number of very heavy armored individuals, knights and paladins and clerics, walking in and out of the store, some with their actual armor in hand.
Appears that we need to head in this direction.
All right,
Start
lead the
heading
way.
that direction.
Yep.
Okay. So, as you all cross the city square, making your way into the building, this beautiful cathedral-like with stained-glassed windows on the front, depicting scenes of valor and heroics. You enter into the store, and what you see is something I will tell you in chat as soon as we come back from just a short break. For all of those who have come and hang out with us so far, thank you so much. Very, very, very special thanks to our friend Danessa for the 6 months of a tier 1 sub. You are a beautiful, beautiful human being, and I think that requires us to have another little date night between us and our good friends at Legends of Alos, possibly very soon if we can. For those of you who have recently followed us, thank you so much. We're getting very close. We're only 8 away from our goal, which would be amazing. I can't wait till I can do the thing that I have surprised for you all. It's going to be amazing. It's going to change your lives. I'm telling you right now.
Man.
This is the moment. As soon as we hit that, everything's going to change for you. For those of you who joined a little bit late, we do something very special with our channel points that allow you to interact directly with the game, with the players themselves. Tonight we're having a very special one-time offer with 1 channel point. You can name a chat PC, a universal NPC that we're going to be using for interaction between the party and whatever chat decides to send at them. There's going to be levels, there's going to be leveling up, there's going to be a whole bunch of things that are incorporated into that. So if you have a really fun name that you want to put down in the comments, it is 1 channel point, so we made it super simple, super easy. Go ahead and throw it in there. We'll compile all of the names, and then we're going to do a poll next week, decide what is the name of the PC that is going to represent chat throughout the course of our campaign. But with that said, we also take lots and lots of questions on break, so if you have any questions about the channel points, about us, about our channel, about the story, in anything in any way, shape, or form, throw them down in the comments and we will get to them as soon as we get back. But go get your apple juices, go get your grape juices, Sherry Bombette, go pop some more popcorn. Girl, I see you there. I see you lurking. I know you're there and I love you anyway. So give us a couple of minutes. We will be back in about 5 minutes. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back.
What was that last?
And we are back.
And we're back.
And we're back. So, my
All right.
apologies to chat. I did not forget about the redemption of the A Bard Walks Into a Bar. I was just waiting for the right moment. So, that will be happening very shortly, my friends. Okay, looking at a few of the questions on here, I can see there's been quite a few suggestions for chat's name. And may God have mercy on all of your souls. First question, can we submit more than 1 suggestion? No, it is 1 suggestion and 1 suggestion only, my friend. Unless you are in our Discord channel, in which case, then we'll come chat with us. I'm sure we can figure something out for you guys. Chat, let's all agree we're going to become the final boss of this campaign. Maybe.
Jesus.
If you send, I'll say this: if you send the cops at the exact right time, we could be dealing with the TBK real quick.
Gosh.
Bardic Inspiration, yeah, I got that. What do we have for names? We have Populus Ridiculum. Okay, let's not turn this into just hard names for the DM to say. If this is what it's going to turn into, I'm going to just name him Mo or something like that.
We had some
can-
good ones.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
a few good ones in there. How inappropriate does it have to be for it to be not considered? I mean, use your discretion, guys. I mean, if it's suggestive, then okay, I'll probably allow it, kind of thing. But if you make it something ridiculous and offensive to individuals, I don't take kindly to that. This is a game where everybody's represented equally, so if you're gonna do that, then just leave chat now, because I'm gonna ban you anyway eventually if you're gonna be sink to that kind of level. We're all friends here. Let's keep it friendly. Okay, and I think that's all we have.
No, there's questions for Lucy, I think, about the coin.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Question for Lucy: what are you going to name the coin eater?
I've deliberated on that during the break, and while the name Nibbles, suggested by Sir Hawk, is very good, I think I'm gonna go with Gobbler. Or Gobbles. We're gonna call him
Okay.
Gobbles.
Gobbles the platinum coin. I like it.
Gobbles the
Oh, I saw
cannibalistic
the-
platinum coin.
I saw the Nibbles suggestion and I thought that was for the chat name. And I was like, what? Interesting.
And does Lucy get to keep the coin eater? Yes, he does. It is his treat or trick. Who's to say? All right. So, with that said, let's hop back into tonight's episode. As you all enter through the storefront proper, Alara, you are the last individual that seems to be led into the building, and as you do, you hear a bit of a minstrel playing in the background for the town square, or for the market square. As you do, you get a little extra pep in your step. You now have bardic inspiration for the remainder of the episode.
It's like extra pep. How much pep you're gonna get? It's like, how am I gonna act this out?
Oh, I'm sure you can get peppier. Oh, and by the way, sorry, one last thing, chat. I did see someone redeem I think the Tavern Brawl one. Yeah, someone redeemed I've come to pick a fight. That only works when they are in a tavern. So, gotta read the description, guys. Gotta read the descriptions. As you walk into the storefront proper, within the store there are a number of individuals. Most of them are look to be knights, to be adventurers and heroes of the highest stature. Some being clerics, some you would recognize as paladins. All wearing finely crafted armors and carrying very beautiful weapons. There is a knight, seemingly a little bit older, that stands behind the counter that seems to be looking over another paladin's set of armor, seemingly giving a price range in terms of how much it would cost to fix the welt in the armor itself. A few minutes go by. The patron leaves as the older knight now stands waiting for his next customer.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I already have the best armor, so
I think it was me, Pablo, and Trix.
And Ollie.
Oh,
But I was waiting for Pavo to go because he's so experienced with D&D, and I'd see how he handles the merchant.
yeah, me too, to be honest with you.
To get some haggling techniques.
My character would not be. So,
All right.
all
Who's
right,
approaching?
Pavo will step up.
As you walk up, you get a better look at the individual. He's quite tall, standing 6'3" to 6'5", very large, broad shoulders, a little bit of a gut on him, but it just seems from time not spent adventuring and fighting. You notice the long golden locks of the individual. As you approach, he takes notice of you and says, Well, my good man, welcome to Titanus' shop of wonderful armors.
Jesus.
A place where all of your destinies can be found. Whatever you seek to protect yourself from, well, my armors, my friends, will bring you the safest of protections. What can I do for you, Birdman?
Well, forgive me. I'm very new at the shopping experience. But I was hoping that maybe you would have something that I have seen my mentors wear before. And they are bracers that help with hand-to-hand combat that protect us. Would you have something of that sort here?
Well, we typically deal in weaponry and armor. We don't typically deal with bracelets and jewelry. We don't find that to be worthy of the fighting stature of the Titanus name.
Well, these are somewhat of armor, but they are designed for your arms.
Do they jingle and jangle on your arms when you
No.
walk around? I'm not getting what you're saying here, Birdman. So you're looking for gauntlets?
Bracers. Your hands are free, but your
Bracelets.
arms.
So like
Bracers.
jewelry. Can someone please? Is there anyone else here who can try and explain what the Birdman is talking about? We have gauntlets and we have armor platings, but I'm not sure what these bracelets you're looking for are.
Oh my.
Well, I would assume somebody who is familiar with armor would know. So maybe this is not the right place.
I mean, I would recommend possibly going elsewhere. There might be something in the lower district. There might be, arts and crafters that make beaded jewelry for you. This is where the real fighters go. We provide the hardest of plated armor, not dangly jewelry.
Hey, dangly jewelry is nice too.
Well,
Yeah, excuse me.
someone of
excuse me.
your
We
stature,
are
my lady.
I'm not
warriors.
I'm sorry, but I am not one to really talk back out of disrespect, but real people know how to fight without having to shield themselves with
Yeah, you
metal.
tell them, Pavo.
Mm-hmm.
Birdman, how many fights have you been in your life?
Oh my gosh.
Recently,
Nope.
quite a few.
Yes. And has destiny snuggled you in its warmest of bosoms? You directly.
Oh my.
What are we talking about? Bosoms?
Yeah, I don't know.
Be clear.
All
I
right.
don't understand
Destiny's
what you're getting
Destiny's bosom. Clearly you are not of the stature that some of us would adhere to. Am I right, my friends? And all of the individuals in there kind of snicker and laugh for a minute. Yes, to destiny, my friends. To destiny.
I can
Oh, I'm
see up
sorry,
your
are you
nose
still
from
here?
here, pal. You look a little stuffy.
Well, my voice seems like that of angels. I could bellow out a song. I
Who's
am
ready to take our business elsewhere?
wonderful. Yes,
Nope.
my pipes are nice and clean.
Oh, okay.
Lower district?
Yeah,
Yes?
Yeah,
No?
let's go, guys.
I think we can.
Hold on, Mr. Titanus.
Yes, it's Sir
Venus.
Titanus, Metal Man.
Sir Titanus.
Yes.
I am expecting to take a few blows, and
Good for you, lad.
You're gonna give this guy your money?
if he has what I need, I feel
Eh.
like the protection of you guys is more important than my opinions of this guy.
Oh, Ollie.
What is
I-
it you seek, boy?
I seem to I can handle myself up front, but when I am healing my allies, I am kind of vulnerable. So I was hoping that you might have armor, more specifically, maybe like a shield that can help me fend off any enemies that are attacking me while I'm trying to mend my friends.
Yes, yes, as you carve through the battlefields as the minions of evil swarm around you, you seek your destiny and look up towards the skies, screaming the name of those that have fallen before you. I understand what you seek, boy. I understand what you seek. One
I'm gonna
moment.
nudge Eli and just be like, "Is this guy for real?"
Pavo walks out the door.
I'll nudge Lucy and I'll be like, yeah, right, let's get out of here.
Ollie will be outside.
Okay, I should only be a moment.
As you all leave the store, the patron, Sir Titanus, comes back holding a gleaming, beautiful shield, what looks to be a lion's head directly in the front, embedded with a golden sheen of the lion head, a shiny silver surrounding its edges. He puts it down in front of you and says, "This, my friend, has gotten many a warrior through hard times. It will show your statue and strike fear into your enemies. Whisper its name. It shall roar."
Is there any special elements within the shield, or is it just like a normal average shield?
No, it roars. I just told you. You just pick it up and hold it, and it'll roar and make people afraid of you. It's amazing.
It actually roars?
Yes, and he holds it up and whispers, "Arthur." And as he whispers that, it lets out, you actually see the lion change shape and begin to roar. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh shit.
Gosh.
Just Roar by
Okay,
Katy Perry
18.
starts playing.
18. You feel a sense of dread overwhelm you for a second. However, being prepared ahead of time for what to expect, you're able to shrug off the fear that tries to overwhelm you.
This could be very valuable in battle. This would
Yes,
help potentially
will.
scare away foes.
it would do that and many more, my friend.
How much
It would get
does
you that much closer to Destiny's bosom, where you can suckle on her teat of greatness.
No.
You're not in the
Absolutely
store,
not.
okay? Maybe we have to mute you all. So Titanus will be heard today.
How much would it run me back to suckle on greatness?
Well,
Jesus.
for you, my friend, and he puts his hand on his shoulder for a moment. I would be willing to let you part these beloved sacred grounds that we stand on for but a mere 800 gold.
Seems reasonable.
I'm sure
You have
a man
yourself
of
a
your
deal,
account.
Sir Titanus.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Well done, my friend, well done. And let it guide you through many of the battles that will come forth your day. And you will overcome. If my name isn't Titanus.
Thank you so much for your business. Or for helping me out.
Absolutely.
Business.
Absolutely, young man. Absolutely. Now, I have other customers. Good luck. If you ever need it repaired, come back and see me. We charge a small fee, but I'm sure we can help you out. Oh, and by the way,
Right.
if you're ever in Boku, make sure to check out our or my brother's store.
What would this store be named?
Oh.
Oh, well. The shielding of the Titanus.
Oh my gosh.
Good to know. We might face troubles along the way, and then we might need more armor. So thank you.
He doesn't really answer. He just kind of gives a bellow and then turns and starts looking at some of the other individuals.
All right, I'll go rejoin my group.
All right. Standing back outside in the Upper District Market, what would you guys like to do?
Ollie, you realize the guy never seen the battlefield, right? He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What makes you say that? How could he be a sir?
He was born one?
Did you get anything?
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I got this shield. It roars.
Oh,
It
Feels that
roars.
let's hear it.
Well,
Yeah. Sorry, I forget what you whispered into it.
Arthur.
Arthur.
Okay, everyone stand back. It packs a bit of a wallop.
We're all doing Constitution saving throws now.
Jesus.
All right. But
Okay.
you're gonna do it here? Oh boy. Okay. All
You
right. It's
asked.
happening. It's happening.
Is it a crowded area?
I was gonna say.
As oh yeah, no, you're in a
Just do
very
it.
you're in the middle of a town market.
yes,
but
go ahead. Do it.
as your companions begin to prepare themselves, they all break out their water skins and make sure that they are properly hydrated before you unleash the beast.
Okay, I'm gonna try to face this away.
If we
People.
know it's coming, is there advantage?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it. I'll give you advantage on it.
Oh God.
We're actually.
Ollie has no idea what it will actually.
But what
you know-
about what about the other people? Like this could end really badly.
It's too
but
late, man.
I guess it's
We-
happening.
we-
And with that, you all watch as the face on the shield begins to morph as its mouth opens up wider and bellows out a horrendous roar. Go ahead and give me Constitution checks, guys, or Constitution saves, please and thank you.
Can I use my bardic inspiration?
I got
You
mine.
can.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah,
think I
me
have-
too.
I got a 12.
Oh, I gotta look up what yours
balls.
thing is.
No, you know what? I'm not going to use mine yet.
I got a 12 with my inspiration.
So just to be
22.
clear, just to be clear, guys, bardic inspiration is different than regular inspiration. Bardic
Oh.
inspiration just adds 1d6 to whatever roll you want.
Yeah.
Inspiration gives you advantage. So
Oh,
I'm already
okay.
giving
So
you
can I
guys.
just
I'm already
take
giving
my
you guys.
first roll and add 1d6 then?
Oh, wait,
since I
we had
rolled twice?
advantage.
We already
But
have
I
advantage.
did give you guys advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right.
So did you roll advantage on that one, Trix?
I rolled it with advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 12 with advantage.
Yep,
Okay.
12 too.
17.
Okay. Alara.
22. 22.
27.
Not scared of
27.
nothing.
All right. No, you guys are not phased by this whatsoever. Clearly thinking that Ollie probably just got ripped off.
Oh, that's
That's really great, Ollie.
sad.
He didn't do anything to anyone?
About the townsfolk.
Well,
Are people scattering around or are they okay?
As you
It did
look
make the
behind
noise.
you, as you look behind you, there are numerous shop vendors actually picking up their carts and fleeing from the scene, running from the town square. The minstrels, you hear a large scratching noise, almost like someone pulling back heavily on a violin, as you can now see them staring back at you, packing up their gear, ready to take flight.
not
We
facing
We should
behind
go.
me, just looking at my party, be like, "Oh man, I hope I didn't buy a dud." As I
What,
imagine
do
they
you
have a
thi-
view behind me of everyone running away.
Well, I mean, it seems to work on some people. I don't know how
Yeah.
good it is.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
But Ollie, if we ever in combat, do not ever use it. Ever.
What?
Do you want to go
Well,
back and see if you can
why?
get your money back?
Because if we start
It
running
roared.
because we're scared of the shield in combat, it's not going to
Oh.
help us.
Well, if he's up front and we're far away. Plus,
In the-
I'm not scared of anything. Are you scared of something, Shade?
Yeah, smart people live because they're scared of some stuff. Remember
If
that,
it's-
princess.
If it's life or death and I need to get to somebody and heal them in a critical condition, it's not the worst case scenario if everyone else flees, even our party. Maybe it's a situation where we do need to run.
I don't know. Sounds like
Well-
we could get us in some pickles.
Just remember to tell the wizard here, because she's not scared of anything. She might stay.
I would
And even if
come
no
with
one's-
the group.
Even if
Just
no one's
stay
scared
alone.
of it, it definitely feels sturdier and stronger than my other shield.
That's good. It's a nice shield.
Thank you.
It's pretty.
I'll just lean over to Lucy and say, "Did you hear that? He thinks that I'm a princess."
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. He's got those two colored eyes. Maybe his vision's a little. Yeah.
Hey, I could be
Well-
a princess.
Okay.
Oh, I do
Right.
have some other good news too. If we do find ourselves needing armor along the way, when we get to Boku, Sir Titanus has a sister shop, Shield of the Titanus, or something along those lines.
Well, if he's
Hey,
anything
well,
like his
Now I
brother,
know a shop,
Yeah.
one shop to be avoiding.
right?
He was
All
kind
right.
of mean.
Lower district.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a
Let's
feeling
go.
we'll have some better luck there.
We'll see.
Okay. Walking down to the lower district takes you all of about 20 minutes to make it from where you are down to the front entrance of the marketplace. As you walk past the very first store on the corner, you see once again the familiar sign with the star lace embedded into it with the word traders across the front. You walk into the covered marketplace, quite a few tents being set up with various commodities and foods around the area. You can see a few fishermen putting up their latest catches for the afternoon. A couple women off to the side who seem to be selling textiles of different cloths. Where would you guys like to go?
To like a more reasonable armor shop. Armor and weapons.
Yeah. Do we see anything?
There is the familiar shop that you all know of Bobicus, who has general
right.
adventuring gear. There also is two other shops that you haven't really explored, but had take notice of. One of them does have a mannequin, if you will, or armor stand that has a few pieces of armor that seems to be a kind of a marketing piece set out in front of their store. There is also another one beside it, a little bit darker. Seem to be some questionable individuals that walk in and out of the store. From what you can see, it is called Nightshade.
Boom. That's where we gotta go. Where the shady people are
I
going.
agree.
I'm just gonna go pick up my stuff from Bobicus. I'll meet you guys back.
I would assume we would go to the one with the normal stand.
They don't have what you need, I promise.
All right, as you all begin to walk towards the store, you hear a voice coming from behind you. Excuse me there. You there?
God.
What did I tell you about making noise and causing a disturbance? I told you back at the
my
guild
gosh.
hall that you shouldn't be trampling on people's liberties. And now you're gonna set a I'm getting calls. There's domestic calls about a lion being set loose in the upper market district.
Mhm.
Oh,
What do
sorry,
you have
sir.
to say for yourself?
It's not. No, there was no lion, Luce. I'm sorry. I just got this new shield, and it makes a roaring sound. So I didn't know I'd be causing such a commotion.
Your shield is making a lion's noise.
I
Oh.
could prove it, but
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up in between Ollie and the guard, and I'm gonna cast suggestion again.
Oh god.
His eyes flicker a golden shade.
Wow.
Nice.
And I'm just going to say, this is not the Warforged you're looking for.
God.
Jesus.
So good.
The guard twirls his mustache a little bit. You know, I think it was a different Warforged I was looking for. You guys don't have a lion.
No.
My apologies.
As you can see.
My
that's still my
apologies.
shield.
Yeah, no, you can't. The shield can't roar. That's crazy. That's absolutely
Right.
crazy. Well,
Yes,
you
it is. Okay, bye.
you citizens have a nice day. Stay out of trouble. I don't want to run into you again. Okay?
You
Final
too.
warning. All right.
Bye.
Scallions. You're all right in my books. As he turns and walks away.
My gosh.
You all walk, or Alara begins to make her way down towards Bobicus's shop. As I'm sorry, which shop were you going into?
Nightshade.
Yeah,
Okay.
the shady one. Yeah.
Okay.
Is anyone going with Alara?
I'll go with Alar.
Oh God.
Okay, so
Which means Shade's coming
Alara,
too.
Lucy, and Shade are going to Bobicus's. All right, for the rest of you that walk into Nightshade. As you walk in, you get a bit of a putrid smell as you walk in. There seems to be incense that is burning, or something that might be cooking within a cauldron that is offensive to your senses. Across the area, you see different smaller sized blades, things that are meant for concealing. On the back wall, you see a number of potions being held within a potion stand. And then on the opposite side of the room, a number of different drying floras. Suddenly, as you walk in, you hear a voice directly from behind you as the door begins to close. Well, welcome to Nightshade. What can I get for you?
Well,
Looking at Eli like, are you sure we're in the right place?
I'll kind of like give Pavo like a reassuring gesture, and I'll be like, "Hello, my friend. How are you?"
I'm very well. And not
What
to
can I
worry,
call you?
my birded friend. Nothing will harm you here. Just make sure not to prick your pretty little finger with anything.
See, Pavo, it's all chill.
As you turn
Friendly
back
enough.
to address the man, he's suddenly gone again. Looking around the room, he is now standing behind the counter. So, what is that you are looking for today?
I'm looking for some daggers that I can
Daggers,
whip.
Yes. Yes,
Like a-
throwing
like a bag of
daggers.
them, preferably.
A bag of daggers? I've heard of clouds of daggers before, but never bags. I'm sure we could fill one up for you with all the blades you need.
Yeah, that'd be
I
great.
have a number of different bladed weapons, and he begins to point out a few behind the counter and over top of a glass surrounding. These in particular, and he points to a set that are very dark, almost a gunmetal black. They seem to not have any kind of handle on it.
These are perfectly weighted. Should have no problem aiming at your enemies with those ones, but those are typically just for throwing. If you're looking for a little bit more damage, I would suggest something like this.
He points to what you can now see as starred blades, or as out-of-game shurikens.
These will tear apart a few of your enemies or anything you throw them towards. But these are my personal favorites.
And he points towards the last set within the case. You see what seem closer to darts than they do actual daggers. At the end of them, there seems to be a metallic cylinder with a bit of a glass loop directly in the center. It clearly is a hollowed out piece.
These, you add one of my brews within there, and oh, you're causing something serious problems this way.
So how much would it be if I wanted, say, 10 of the one with the hollowed out? Or I can just put some brews in there. 10.
I could, if you were buying brews at the same time, I might be able to assist you with a bit of a discount. I'll tell you what, I will give you 10, and the brews of your choice, for 50 gold pieces.
With the brews of my choice, or brew on top of that?
No, the brews of your choice, my young man.
Okay. What about the ones that are the kind of throwing stars?
Those are a bit cheaper. I would be able to let those go for, I will say, 70 silver pieces for the 10.
Okay. So what if I wanted to do 10 of the throwing and then 5 of the darts? Could you do that for me?
Darts? Yes, I could. I would. Let's make it we'll say, an even 100 gold.
Okay.
Do we
All
have
right,
a deal,
I'll take that
young
action.
man?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Now, in terms of the brews that you wish for, what type of effects are you hoping for? Do you wish to put your enemies to sleep? Do you wish to scar them? Do you wish to kill them?
Okay, well, I got 5 of the darts, so let's say we'll do 2 kill.
2 kill.
1 sleep.
One
Actually,
sleep,
I don't
yes,
really just want to be
okay.
damaging people. Let's do 3 kill, 2 sleep.
All right. Let's tell you what, since you're since you're a first time buyer, I will do it for you this time. But in future, I do not like to break up my potions. They are typically, a brew lasts for about 5 darts. So keep that in mind if you ever return.
Fair enough. Thanks for that. I appreciate that.
I'm sure you're going to have lots of fun with it. I hope you remember me as you throw them.
Do you have another set of darts?
Well, I do, Birdman. I can help with yours as well. Do you look to torture and maim like your friend here?
No, sleep.
No sleep.
Sleep.
Right. I would be able to do those for, we'll do it
I'd
at
like
the
10
70
darts.
gold. Yes, 10 darts, you say. Okay. I'll do it, 70 gold. All sleep, yes?
So is this enough potion for just one use each, or how many uses?
Now they inject your victims with their venom upon entry, bleeding their way into their systems, saturating their bodies with the poisons. So yes, a one-time use, my boy.
So 10, 70. All right, I will take them.
Very good, very good. Well, I'm glad you came into Nightshade today. And if there's anything else I might be able to help you with someday, you can return here. My name is Igor.
Well, actually, I'm looking for something right now. I wouldn't mind some armor if you've got any.
No, I don't deal with such things. I prefer things that are not so upfront, some things that appear from behind. Armor does not help you move around from the shadows.
Hey, do you have anything that does help you move around in the shadows?
For protection, no, but if you need protection, in my mind, you're not doing your job correctly.
I hear that.
No.
Oh, what if
Fair point. Fair
what
point.
if you're not interested in being protected? What if you're the assailant? Anything for that?
Well,
Help me
you've seen my
bounce
daggers.
around a little bit unseen. Okay.
You've seen my daggers. You've seen my potions. If those won't do for you, then perhaps you should go see some magic man to come up with some magic way. But if you truly believe in the arts of the shadows, and these are the only things you should need.
All right, Nightshade, loud and clear.
Igor is the name.
Ooh, sorry.
Yes, well, maybe I should warn you to watch your back then, little one.
Yeah, I've had about enough.
Well,
Okay, Igor.
I hope you to see you return someday with a few more notches on your belt.
Me too.
All right.
Such a difference.
Okay.
All right.
Where would you guys like to go next?
I think we still need armor.
Do you want to hit that armor shop?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Jesus.
need
I know.
armor.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
I don't know. Maybe I'm rethinking it now. I gotta be, if I need armor, what kind of...
No. If anyone needs armor, it's you. Give me a break.
Yeah, maybe something not too big. Is there anything else around?
There
Well,
is
there's
the
that one
right next
saw
door.
that had
Oh,
the
Babacuses.
Babacus,
and
you
then
do
there's that
know,
other place
also
that had
has
that
armor.
stand.
Yeah. So there is a what seems to be an armor shop directly beside Nightshade.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll pop in.
Okay.
Just do it quick.
Let me just pull this up real quick.
Just pull the battle map up.
As you walk into the shop, there's a single man within there. His skin a little bit greenish, a little grayish, with two small tusks that protrude out of his bottom jawline. You would recognize this as a half-orc man. Very young, with just a few scraggly chin whiskers. He's got a bald head with piercing green emerald eyes. As you enter into the store, you get kind of a whiff of almost a sweet smell as you approach the front counter. He looks to you.
Well, hello. Welcome to Azur's shop. What you looking for there?
Hi there. I'm just looking for some armor. Something not too big, something that can allow me to still move around quite stealthily, but give me a little bit of extra protection.
I am looking for the same.
I am looking for some type of bracers. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but the last place at Mr. Anus's shop, I wasn't able to explain it properly.
Sorry, Mr. Anus's shop, you say?
In the upper district.
His,
Titanus.
his name was... Oh, yeah.
Sir Titanus.
He's a bit of what we call in the lower district a douchebag. I believe I have what you're all looking for. We do have a variety of padded armors, padded levers that will enable you to move around a little bit easier. As for you, my friend, if it's bracers you're looking for, I can help with that. Of course, they're padded leather as well.
Might I ask, if this is an armor shop, if most armor shops just smell like the cold, hard smell of steel and in sweat, why does it smell so sweet in here?
Well, his grayish green skin gets a little pinkish.
I might have a little bit of problem with the sweets. There's a candy shop not far from here. They sell this flossed candy. That's remarkable. I can't get enough of it.
Okay.
I guess it comes highly recommended then.
Yes. I would check it out if you have time. A marvelous creation. Very addictive, though. So, padded armor is what you look for, then, yes?
Yes.
Yup. Yup.
Yes. For the two of you, I would say, give it away for, let's say, 80 silver pieces. Do the best I can do. Fit it for you. Yeah.
Wonderful.
You, Birdman, can make some leather braces for you. Not a problem. Cost you about 30 silver.
Are you good, man? You gonna fall over?
I'm fine.
All right.
The candy
Just checking.
gets you a little wired sometimes, you know.
Oh, whatever you say. Yeah, I'm sure it does.
So, altogether, it'd be about 250 silver pieces. Sorry, 230. 30 silver for the lot.
Oh, we're separate, not together.
100 silver for the padded armor, and then 30 for the bracelets.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't he say 70?
Yeah, I thought he said 80, but
I said 80.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I said. 80.
70.
30.
Okay.
You must have misheard.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
Is that gonna do a lot more for me than just like some leather light armor would, or is that gonna be in and around the same?
Is it studded?
It is studded. We can put some studs in there for you. Of course, it's made by a stud, so just a joke.
May I see these bracers you're referring to?
I got some prototypes here for you. You can take a look at them.
He plops the bracers down on the counter for you.
Similar to
Quality
that,
are
you
they?
gotta put insignias on it, and you can stud it for you if you want.
So So are these just like floppy leather bracers?
Yeah, these would just be regular floppy or leather bracers.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I appreciate your time, but these are not what I'm looking for.
Eh,
And then out of game to speed things along, do I already have like light armor that's leather? Or
you
is this
should
gonna help?
definitely, you should check your
I
inventory.
know I
and
do
see
have
what,
it. I'm just asking, like, is this gonna
Yeah,
help
is the
me at
studded leather
all?
gonna be more protection? Can you
studded leather
have
will.
better?
Yeah, studded leather will help out a little bit. Not too much more, but it'll help. A little bit more than just your standard light leather armor.
All right,
Okay.
I'll pick it
I'll
up.
take it.
Can I try?
Okay.
Do you have to try it on first? Is that what do you do? I don't know. I've never bought leather before, or armor
Yeah. Oh my
before.
God, please.
That's where I get
no.
my Diablo 2 vibes. Studded leather's like your next step up from leather armor.
Okay. Or so
Alright.
we're just good? Yeah.
Yep, go ahead and deduct the silver pieces from your inventory, and you can be on your way.
Wonderful.
As you all leave the shop, you run into Alara and the rest of the group, now returning from Bobkiss's silver pony.
Hey guys.
Guys,
Hey.
guys, I got everybody gifts
Yeah.
You did?
to celebrate us being a family.
Family.
Yeah. Well, we were friends and then we became like a crew and now we're family, right?
Just go.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
guys. Yes. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
everyone's trying to say.
Should I give
Ooh.
you what?
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm
Yeah,
glad
I'm-
you're excited because I also
Very.
got you a gift, Shade.
I cannot
Doesn't
hide my
deserve it.
excitement.
Wow.
You can have it, little man.
What?
No, nothing.
I actually didn't hear what you said.
Elara,
Well, let's see
Elara.
the gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we got?
Okay. Well, Shade, since you came in last, I'm gonna give you yours first. And Alara will pull out. Well, wait. Did I get everything on my list, DM?
Sure. Yes, you did. I'm feeling nice today. Yes, you did.
Feeling nice today.
Okay.
Thanks for the coin.
Don't blame me, all right?
I'm
That
just
was
kidding.
chat.
Alara will pull out a black flower and she'll just walk over to Shade and start like weaving it into his arm and just say, "This is for you because I think it's really pretty and I think it goes with your arm and it also is kind of like black, kind of like your shadow figure. And also, I got this magic bean or this magic seed that you can plant it on anything and it will grow this black flower for you. So we'll just try this out, different positions in your arm, see how you like it. And then when you like it, we'll make it permanent." And I'll hand him the magic seed.
I look at it. Don't say anything. I'm like, turn around.
Look at him. He's speechless.
I
Great
know you
job.
don't have to say anything, Shade. I'm glad you like it. Okay, next. Let's see what's else on my list. Pavo. Okay, so I pull out this bag. I noticed that a lot of people are obsessed with your feathers. Alcor was one of them. I don't know why. Lucy tried to pick one off of you. And I noticed it really upset you. I noticed it really upset you. So I got you this bag of feathers. So now, anytime anybody wants a feather, you can just give them one from this bag and they don't have to pick it off of your body. Everybody wins. People get a feather, you keep your feathers. Or you can use the feathers yourself if you want.
Is it a pillow?
Or you could use it as a pillow. It's feathers in a bag. Here you go, Pavo.
As you go to
Hold
pass it,
it.
I'm gonna pick one out of the bag.
I'm kind of speechless too. I don't know what to say.
Already
Tricks, you can
coming
put
in.
one.
handy.
You can put one in your hat that you definitely picked up.
Yes! I was just gonna run back and get it, but good thing I already did.
Tricks. Okay. So I know we had a little bit of an awkward moment there, and Alara will pull out another bag that's a little heavier, and she'll say, "This is a bag of bacon jerky, and this is all for you, so that you can share your food with me the next time I ask, so that we can really be friends next time."
Wow, this looks great. This
He's
looks
not sharing it.
so delicious. So delicious. I'm gonna pull one out and start eating one piece already.
Okay. Okay, great. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Eli. Oh, Eli.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? Why uh-oh? Don't you trust me? Come
It's a
on.
periscope.
We've gotten to know each other we've gotten so close. I wouldn't do you wrong, would I?
No, you would not.
Choose
Yeah.
details.
And Alara will pull out 2 throwing stars that are glittery and sparkly and hand them to Eli and say, "This is because, I mean, the last time I saw you in battle, you were pretty stabby. So I just wanted to lighten the mood, and so you think of me when you're throwing them."
Thank you. These are fantastic.
You're welcome. Okay, who's next?
Love it.
Ollie. Ollie, I can never repay you for the gift that you gave me. And I noticed that you are really interested in life other than Warforge, also other Warforge, but it seems like you haven't really met a whole lot of people before, and life in general. And you sort of gave me a gift of life, and you're a cleric and you're into healing. And anyways, so I got this for you. And she pulls out a tiny caterpillar and says, "This is for you." Sorry. "This is for you."
Where's it going?
Ollie,
Where's it going?
you see a very small, fuzzy, worm-looking thing. And as Alara puts it on in your hands, it kind of inches across your metal finger as you kind of stare at it. Very colorful.
I'm so grateful.
And it's you. It gets pet. So sorry for breaking. Okay. So yeah, and you can name him if you want. So let me know what you name him when on your own time. And I
It'll
hope you
come to
keep
me.
him forever. And I think honestly, I just thought he was really cute. He looked cute on your shoulder.
Thank you. I don't know what
So,
to say.
Ollie, go ahead and add caterpillar to your inventory, please.
Is this gonna be like a 1-episode thing?
We'll see how long it survives for, my friend.
He
Try
tries
and
to
keep
move
him
it.
alive.
Pop.
She just handed you responsibility.
Do I have to attune to it?
No, Pablo is very
I don't know,
hungry.
but the character art coming out of this episode, boy, let me tell you.
That'd be great.
Oh god.
Okay, and
Lucy
Lucy.
stands there holding his hand out expectingly with his eyes closed.
My friend.
Lucy, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Come on. You know that I have been on your side since day one, and I've always got your back, right?
We could say that.
I know you're difficult, but I know that you know that. So I got you this, and I will pull out a handheld mirror. This is so that you can look at yourself anytime you need, and you can make sure your hair is all good, because I know it really stressed you out that one time when we were flying away and your hair got all messed up. So, and now you can stare at yourself as much as you want.
I hold it in my hand. I flip it open. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Lucy.
So beautiful.
I want to like. Can I like
And I'll
nudge
give Laura a hug.
Trix?
Oh my
Oh
god,
my-
yes!
wow.
Hug Lucy
I
back.
want to nudge
my
Trix and be
God.
like, I feel like she doesn't know it's shady and it's not being received as shady, but it's shady.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
All
I
right.
think it's the perfect gift, really.
Agreed.
Uh,
I wipe my tears. I'll just. All right. Are we good? Everybody good?
Yeah, that's it. That's all my gifts, guys.
Thank you.
That was really nice, Laura. Very thoughtful.
very
You're
thoughtful.
welcome. I will curtsy.
Okay.
Nothing for you? What did you get for yourself?
I got paper and ink. I have a lot
Nothing
of work
sparkly?
to do. Well, I mean, for some reason, Lucy was really concerned about me getting new clothing, so I didn't. I just got this dress, so I need to, I'll wear it a little bit longer. We'll wait. I'll get a nice one in Boku. I bet you they have really nice dresses there.
Yeah, they got nice armor, nice weapons, nice for everything.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
As you finish your little shopping spree, the
Wait, can I run
Evening-
back and get my hat?
yeah, no, absolutely. You guys make your way back to the upper district towards the hat shop. Hatter's gonna hat. Trix, you run in and run back out, now wearing this very pristine hat. Makes you a little bit more defined than you were slightly before. Different shades and colors ranging from top to bottom, creating a rainbow spewing out the top of your head. And right on the edge of one of the pieces of the rim, a tiny little sparrow.
Guys, check it out.
That's pretty epic, I gotta say.
Awesome.
Just breaks out laughing. Looks great.
She does look
looks so good.
incredibly dapper.
You're looking
yeah.
good. You're looking good.
Thank you, thank you.
I
Oh,
think
hey,
you need like
we're-
you need a black flower on top. If you want it, I can
Hey!
give you I can give you this one.
No, Shade, you need to keep it on your arm to get used to where it is, because eventually we're going to make it permanent. So we need to
No.
make sure we like the position.
I'm telling you, I don't like where it is right now.
Well, then we'll play with it a little later. We'll find a good spot for it.
Sure.
We're back in the upper district. Do we want to go see if Mystic is back?
Yeah, we should go.
I'm guessing that meeting is going to take a while. It's
Yeah,
no
at this
small
also
thing.
at this point, the sun has now started to set. You can see a few of the city guard now lighting some of the torches around to illuminate the streets over the course of the night.
That being said, with the sun going down, I know there is one last stop before we set off.
Or we go to the tavern.
Well, we need food for the journey, and I seem to remember a certain midnight purveyor of meats that maybe we should stop by on our way out.
We're gonna leave at night?
Well, I mean, he's out. I mean, I guess we could go see him, get some meat, and then
We could camp together, have the fireworks, drink the mead, guys.
No,
Yes.
Why not?
because when you camp in the wilderness, you stay up to make sure you don't get attacked at night. You don't
Yeah,
party like
Ollie-
a madman.
Yeah, but Ollie
Yeah, I could-
stays in sentry mode. It's fine. He can protect us.
Yeah, we
can
just
go
keep-
see some meat.
Getting his shield to roar at things.
It would wake you guys up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You're shitless too.
Or failing that, we could just get some food and go to bed.
Or that.
Or that. Sounds
We'll
a
have
bit
plenty
more
of time to
lame,
use your
but-
fireworks later.
I
Alara.
mean,
Do you think they'll let us stay at the Sir Hawks Institute?
Probably. We kind of saved
sure they
their
would.
butts.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, Birdie said she was gonna watch the fireworks from her balcony.
I mean, you guys want to walk back to Boku? You don't want to take any sort of transportation, carriage,
How'd you get back here? Or how'd you get here?
carriage, or a ship, or anything else? No, you
I
want
don't
to walk?
know, man. The last time we were on a ship,
Yeah.
we have some PTSD.
I don't
Okay,
really
walk
want
it
to go
is.
on a ship.
We could take a
Alright.
carriage maybe,
We could
but
take a
anyway, that's
carriage.
not. I don't think we should be doing it at night either way. I feel
No.
like we're sleeping here.
Okay.
Is anybody hungry? Anyone feeling
Yep.
peckish?
I'm
Yep.
starving.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
it says this
fine.
morning, so yeah.
I could eat the halfling right now.
Shit.
God. All right.
That's
Jesus.
Are we going? Are we going back to the Hawkins Institute, or are we going to a tavern?
No, we're gonna go. Are we gonna go get meat? Street meat?
Oh, you're gonna go
Street
get some
meat.
street meat? Okay.
We're gonna
Oh,
we're gonna go
street
get some
meat,
meat
then
shakes,
tavern.
and then
Street
Alright.
Meat Tavern.
Okay. As you all make your way to the edge of the most northeastern gatehouse of the city, the city guard kind of waves you through. Doesn't take long for you guys to come across a large ogre, seemingly wearing a wooden stand with the name Shanks carved into it. Welcome to Shanks, purveyor of meats, of fine meats. Welcome, my friends. Is there anything I can get for you?
we've met Shanks. Remember we had the baby.
And the whole comment you made about the Aarakocra meat.
Right, the baby people. Yeah, I thought you were a little weird the first time I met you, but we're friends nonetheless. I'm happy to have you back as customers. What kind of meats are you looking for today? By the way, where's the little one?
Yeah. He's got.
We had to give him up for adoption, but we're going on a fairly long journey, and we need something that's going to keep well.
Well, I was going to say that if you were looking to adopt the child, I would have happily taken him off your hands. I would have been able to find a way to utilize him, I'm sure. And I do sell quite a variety of jerky. That's probably best for long travel. Is there a particular flavor you're looking for? We do chicken. We do kind of a minotaur, centaur kind of jerky. It's very good, but very high in red meat, so you gotta watch out for that. I have more of a lambish. We do when we can, we try and sell some displacer-based meat. I have a bit of that left over, if that's what you're looking for.
I
Well, you
feel
tell me
something
which
that's
one.
just gonna
Are you
keep
looking-
us full.
Sweet,
us full and
savory,
keep-
full. I am an artisan of fine meats, young man.
Oh.
I want to
how
know what
about-
your flavor palettes are. What is it that
I'll-
are you
I'll
looking
take-
sweet, savory, salty? What is it you need?
Chef's choice.
Wise choice, as I like to call it. Same for you all? Chef's choice? Chef's choice? What about you in the
Well,
back? You, the
yeah,
pretty one
whatever
with the
that
dress.
Whatever's the most flavorful. I mean, I don't really need it for sustenance, but I am curious to see what you decide is the most flavorful meat that you can provide.
I've got something for you. Oh boy, I got something good for you, Metal Man. And he kind of sucks his gut in as he puts his fingers down into his little wooden stand and pulls out a large satchel of well-wrapped meats.
as he puts it
Okay.
down. These are what we call hero feast jerky. Don't ask where I got them from, but it'll fill your bellies up real well. Real well.
Not Eric
All right.
Copper, is it?
No, maybe. Some. It's kind of,
No.
it's almost like a sausage. You know, it's a little bit of mixture of things that I've put together over the years. It's delicious. It's got salty, savory. It's got a little bit of gravy that you could pour on top of it.
I'll take some of that. Try it out.
Happy to oblige. Well, for the packet, probably feed you all for a few days, to say the least. You can have that for 10 silver pieces.
All right, I'll give him the 10 silver.
The one that can't eat.
Well,
It's
I'll
fine,
dish it
I'll let
out.
me.
I'm being nice.
He can
Healing
taste, he
isn't
just doesn't
just
need
about-
to.
Yeah.
Aw.
All right, so you can go ahead and add Hero's Feast Jerky to your inventory, Ollie. As well, it does allow you the benefits of the Hero's Feast.
Wow.
Man, I'm worried it's people.
It's hardcore.
I
Like
had the
heroes.
same thought. Yeah.
How
me
Yeah.
too.
about I'll personally I'll take the displacer beast jerky. That
Oh,
seems
yeah,
exotic.
of course, not as flavorful as the Hero's meats. But it'll do the trick. It'll fill you up, no problem there. You could use a little bit meat on your bones, I should say.
I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
How many portions of the jerky did I get?
We will say that you got 28.
All right.
All right.
Well, my friends, the offer always stands. If you come across anything yet you kill, and you skin it for me, I'll pay you top dollar for it.
Thank you, Mr. Shanks.
Keep that in
Got you,
mind.
got you.
I hope
you
business has
good
been good
lads,
for you.
Good lads. It's been booming. People love their meat, and they love bringing me meat.
One last thing, Shanks. By the way,
Yeah.
I know you maybe don't know what's been going on within the city, but maybe if you can get guards' attention to talk to the higher ups, say that you know the lords of
Defiance.
the wards of defiance. I suppose.
Sorry, did you say
I suppose I
lords
should
or
get it right.
wards? I didn't hear you properly. Can you say that a little
wards.
louder and clearer? Sorry, one more time.
Wards.
Wards. Is that what
Yes,
you said?
with a W.
With a W. Okay.
You might be able to
Wards
set
of
up shop.
Defiance.
That's correct. You might be able to set up shop in the lower district or something.
I might just do that. I might
Things have
just do that.
changed.
Yeah. Phew. Good looking out, young man.
Of
Tell you
course.
what, here's a little something extra for you. I call this the mystery meat.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
No, I insist. I insist. If you're going to do such wonderful things, enjoy it. You'll love it.
It's like the
Okay.
mystery coin, but for meat.
Not sure what the hell that is, but okay.
I will take it with unsure fingers. Just
Oh, God.
put it away in my bag.
Oh my God.
All right.
Well, till next time, Shanks.
Till next time, my friends. Oh, wards, I should say.
Yeah.
Fancy
See ya,
title
Shanks.
and all. Yeah, see ya.
Bye, Shanks.
Remember, if you ever need meat, come find me.
All right, guys. Let's find somewhere to
Tavern?
sleep. Back to the Hawkins Institute or a tavern.
You do recall that you have been invited to stay at the barracks, if you wish.
We could go for a drink. Or
I could use a drink.
no.
I know Shade
Yeah, we could do that.
seems to be quite the drinker. And I'll shoot him judgmental eyes. Just kidding.
Let's go get a
I-
drink.
I go next to Lucy and I put my hand in his hair and go like, yeah, let's go.
Pull out my new mirror and fix my hair. Okay.
All right. You are you going to the lower districts or the upper districts?
Ooh, I would say lower. No.
Yeah,
You guys
lower.
wanna-
Okay.
Sir
You all
Tyrion
head
is
back to
kinda-
the familiar spitting frog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a place you recall with both lament and happiness. As yes, you may have found a body there in the back alley one day, but you also found a new friend there as well. Walking into the bar, you see the same old man who originally had served you.
Oh, he's back.
The tavern is relatively busy for the night. Mostly the lower district type citizens, shabby attire, worn, tired, just enjoying a drink. What would you guys like to do?
Grab a table, order some drinks.
Yeah.
I want to go say hi to the bartender because wasn't he kidnapped before?
Yeah, he was.
Something like that.
Yeah.
His son was worried about him.
Yeah, okay. We could go order drinks up there anyway.
All right. You guys all
And
are
chow.
able to find a seat at the bar as you all sit down. How you do, my friends? Good to see you all again. Is there something that I can help you with?
Okay.
Wait for someone else.
Hey, it's good to see you again. What happened? You were gone for a while. We were all worried.
I'm sorry, do I know you or?
Yeah, we came in a while back.
I had a little bit of a leap of absence for a little while. I was sick, and now I'm back. Everything's back to normal. Running the shop as usual.
Oh, all right. And then
Now
I'll
you're feeling
look
okay?
kind of
Feeling-
around because that's
Feeling
not what
fine.
we heard.
Every. What do you mean?
No, I'm looking around at them, silently conveying like that's not what we heard.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah,
Do
Shane
we
wouldn't know,
see-
but everybody
Aim
else
for
would
me.
know.
Do we see his son there too? Or either of his sons, I guess. But
We were under
preferably
the
the
impression
less
you had
crazy
been
one.
kidnapped.
Oh, Pablo's saying it.
Okay.
Kidnapped? No. I was taken in for questioning for a little while. The
Oh.
Temple Soulless decided that I might have some information that they need. But after some changes in management, as they say, it's let me free. Got back to my bar, happy as can be. Finally sent my sons off to do something with their lives.
Nice, that's awesome. I'm glad that worked out.
Sometimes things work out for you.
All right, well, we're looking for some ale.
That I can do. I can do some ale. And
Do you
he
have
brings
chocolate milk yet?
chocolate milk. I recall my oldest one saying something about this chocolate milk. Not
Yeah.
not sure what the hell he was talking about, but I'm sure you can find it somewhere else.
Okay, I'll just take a beer too then.
Fair enough. Whole lot of ales. And he disappears for a moment before bringing back a cask full of ales for you all, or casks worth of ales to you all. As you all sit at the bar enjoying your meal, or enjoying your drink, suddenly some familiar orc figures tap Lucy on the shoulder.
Oh no.
Ready for you this time, motherfuckers. I just, I turn to them and just like look them up and down, and then I'm going to turn back around away from them.
The lead orc grabs you on the shoulder and spins you around a little bit. Hey, pretty boy.
Do I know you?
Cocky as ever, I see. Thought we had a deal. Thought you had some work for us.
Sorry, I tend not to remember pigs.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Without hesitation, the orc pulls back and
Do it.
I would like chat to start rolling some d20s for me. For those of you who don't know, use
my
command
gosh.
d20. And we're about to get into a bar fight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go!
I still have terrible strength and dexterity, so consider this
Bad.
easy level.
You pick what you want, my friend. Me and chat are in this to win it.
And I can use my inspiration, right?
Dude, they're all rolling high.
For
I know
attack
they
rolls?
are. I saw that. There's not a single one like under 15.
Like 18,
Oh,
17,
yeah, this one.
16, 14.
It's destiny.
I don't know, that first one's a 4.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Just saying.
Keep in mind, I will look for subscriber-based rolls first, my friends.
Damn it.
That's the rule.
Okay, what's my strength and my dex? Okay, dex it is.
I'm curious to see
Four
how
is a
this is gonna
subscriber.
work.
So I'm doing a dex saving throw, is that right?
You can either give me a dex or a strength save for me.
That's an easy dex.
All right.
Oh, hang
Process.
on.
So what's happening?
Getting hit.
No, he's not.
I'm getting punched for sure.
Let's get our combat music going. All right. All right. What did you roll?
Well, can I use my inspiration first off?
Uh-oh.
I don't know, chat. Should we give him inspiration?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna leave it up to chat.
Keep in mind, I got half my gold taken away today, guys. Be gentle.
I don't know.
No.
No. Okay. I rolled a 12.
That's not even the.
No. Okay, we've
That's an
got two
in-game
no's.
person.
Am I right, Lucy?
Everyone's like, no. Sorry, no inspiration, my friend.
All right, I rolled a 12.
Oh,
That's
Shanks
12.
had your back.
As the orc winds back, gripping onto your collar at this point, he lays into you,
I would
popping
like to
you
use my-
directly across
I
the
would like to-
jawline.
I would like to use my sentinel feet and use my
I
reaction
don't
to hit
know.
the guy.
It's a mini game, so I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
know
the.
how this
It's not.
works.
It doesn't work the same way as combat.
Otherwise, I would have used shield. I would have been like, nope.
So as the orc pops you one across the jawline, with Lucy's glass jaw, he slowly falls to the floor. Directly beside him, Alara, you stand to your feet. Now seeing your friend go down, the orcs seemingly have no problem hitting a girl, is going to try and attack you. Please go ahead and roll either a dex or a strength save for me.
Okay.
Okay, let's get some more d20s in chat, please.
Uh-oh.
Curious what that
Just gonna knock her
inspiration
whole
would have
party
done
out.
when-
Did I use my oh no, I can't use inspiration. That's right.
Nope. Well, they said I can't, so I don't know.
Right.
Maybe you can.
Totally fair.
They'll say yes to you.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, now you guys
They're
are gonna know
rolling
how your
lowish.
shit rolls out now.
Well, they're rolling low on this one, baby.
That's
Yeah,
six,
they are.
15.
Ooh.
Alara,
6, 5. I got like
I rolled a 13.
a 13. You are able to dodge out of the way just in time of the orc trying to hit you. As you do,
Amazing.
the rest of your individual or your friends now pop into action. Shade, now facing off against the orcs. Please go ahead and roll a dex or a strength save for me, please. And chat, once again, give me some d20s.
That's a 26.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. You are able to easily dodge the orc as you now return fire back to him with a roll like that, knocking the orc unconscious.
Dang.
Nice.
Trix, you
That's
now
right, Shay.
jumping into the center of things. You go to try and throw a punch towards the other remaining orc. Go ahead and roll either a dex or a strength save for me, please.
Okay. $23.
Nice.
23.
Wow.
damn.
As you storm towards the orc, putting your head down a little bit, you charge toward it, gorging the orc directly in the side. A little bit of blood starts to appear at his side from the cut from the horns on your head. He grabs onto the side before grabbing his friend and running out the door.
I take my hat off and I check if I got any blood on it.
This group.
Doesn't
Am
look
I
like you got
unconscious?
any blood from it. However, Lucy, you have been decked pretty hard. Things are a little off-putting for you for a little while. Until you take a long rest, you have disadvantage on perception checks.
And he stole 500
I
gold
think
from
I'm going
me
to
too.
bed soon.
I was going to steal gold from him, but I was like, nah, I already did that tonight. I don't want to do that again. That just seems mean.
Okay,
help
so
Lucy
I
up.
will. As I'm getting up with Alara's help, I will just say, "Yep, that's right. I'm with these guys." Weird. I feel like I have deja vu. Or something.
We've
Like
come
I've had
full
this conversation
circle.
before.
We have.
All right. So, with that said, you all finish your drinks.
For some reason, the ale tasted much better today.
Are you looking for rooms at the tavern, or are you looking to go back to the Hawkins Institute?
No, I think we were just here for drinks.
It's free at the
Yeah,
We
barracks.
can go back to the
Head
institute.
back to the barracks.
Okay. Heading back to the barracks, you find your familiar rooms, and most of you find rest for the evening. Lucy very quickly falling asleep. Alara also quickly able with a smile on her face. Shades, for some reason you are also in Lucy's room, which is kind of weird, but I get it. Trix starts to snore a little bit as she finds sleep. Eli and Pavo the same. However, as Ollie begins to enter into his sentry mode that many of you have known him to come into at times, Ollie, you feel as your analytical senses or tools begin to shut down as well. Unable to stop it, you find yourself, for the first time since Survivor's Island, dreaming. Within the dreamscape, you stand in a darkly lit cavern. The floors and walls and ceiling all made from a dark gold. As two braziers ignite in front of you, you now notice a large anvil that's sort of like an altar. It looks very similar to the main altar found in the Temple of Gibble back home. Suddenly, a large statue comes into view on the opposite side of the altar. An idol of your deity, the great deity Gibble. You hear a voice speak out to you. Oliver, your deeds have been weighed. Your trials have been judged. And you have been found worthy. It is time for you to forge your weapon. And with that, suddenly a weight is felt in your hands. As you look down, you now see the axe gripped in your fists. Instinctively, you begin to strike the anvil with the axe blade. Over and over, you raise the axe above your head and swing it down with all of your might. The blade of the axe begins to flatten and crack. And yet you still deliver the hefty blows. With the majority of the blade now completely blunted and deformed, you walk to the statue and kneel before it, presenting it towards your idol. A hole emerges in the belly of the statue with a roaring fire inside, a familiar sight of a forge's mouth. You bow your head once again before raising to your feet and put the weapon into the fire, before turning from the statue and walking into the darkness. The rest of the night passes. As you awake the next morning, Ollie, you look towards the axe that you had just dreamed of, but it is no longer there. You now see a large warhammer in its place, its handle and hilt made from a strong, darkened steel, with the lower half twisted to allow for a better grip. The head of the hammer glows the color of amber, like that of metal freshly pulled from a forge. Ollie, go ahead and add the Tinkerer's Hammer to your inventory.
Man.
And for the rest of my wonderful players, I will tell you exactly what that does. But that is a story for another time.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you guys see it out of nowhere. I can't believe it. So, to all of you in chat who have stuck around, thank you so much for hanging out with us for the evening. Thank you for all of the follows, the subs, all of the wonderful things. Honestly, we're trying our best to give what we can to you guys, and you know, do as many creative and innovative things that can get you guys a little bit more involved in the game. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We will be playing with them a little bit to see what works and what doesn't work, but I want to see you guys part of the game, to be completely honest. I think if we can find more ways to integrate you all, it would be fantastic. But with that said, again, thank you all for joining us for the evening. It has been an absolute pleasure. And for all the adventurers out there, I beg of you, one word of caution. Wherever you are out there, whatever quests that you follow, whatever villains you look to transpire, be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.
Ta-ta.
Ah.
Thanks for punching me.